What's up, gang? Shout out to Oracle, Unique Queen, all raised. First ones in the dough. Salute y'all for sure. You know what I'm saying? No, I appreciate y'all to the fullest. This gonna be probably a quick live. Trying to see, hold on, let me see something. I think it's another game coming on today. If it is, got to watch it. Cause I'm betting my knees. It's populating with the population. So yeah, man, they using dirty tactics, police, which you know you can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't fight an unfair fight. You can't fight a fight against somebody who ain't gonna fight fair. Put it like that. So I expect the police to be dirty. They always been dirty. Just that some of the tactics they used to use, they can't use no more. Like getting you in an interrogation room and beating you up until you admit to something that you probably didn't even do just to get out the interrogation room with them. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So now they, you know, they tricking people. They acting like they fucking with you, giving your homies a phone or letting your homies get them a phone, sneaking it in the jail, tapping their phone, getting all the information you need. It's damn near like entrapment. I don't even know if that could be used. Like, bro, how you gonna help somebody break the law so you can catch them breaking more laws? That don't sound right to me. That sound like entrapment. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm wrong. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, you can't trust the police. So for them to even have a police that they trust in, which I can't blame them because it's police that I trust. If they came to me and told me, hey man, you know, I get this phone in there for you, I believe them because I trust them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that because you know we grew up around each other and shit like that. You know, my city, a tight-knit city, like I said. So, yeah, I don't blame them for trusting the police to get a cell phone in. That's how 90% of cell phones get in there, either through a drone or through somebody that work in the jail. You know what I'm saying? So, for them to have a police bring that cell phone in their jail and tap their phone, you know they probably thought they were safe. They probably thought they could say anything, so they probably on their phone talking reckless as hell. And that's why I feel like they ain't released Gunna, because they literally have nothing on Gunna but illegal tent and possession of less than 30 grams of marijuana. So Gunna, I don't see how he's still in jail without a bond. He did get charged with the racketeering charge, so maybe that's part of the reason. And I'm guessing that he on wiretap saying some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew Thug was gonna be on there saying some wild shit because I seen how they hit him. But you know, as far as Gunna, he just like caught in the crossfire. Which ones, bro? Oh, the Bordeaux. Yeah, man, I had them. I probably only wore them 2-3 times. I be taking the trash out of them bitches. I can't even find the other one somewhere in the house. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I need to clean that shit up, straighten that shit up a little bit. But yeah, man, they tricking Buddy them off the streets, man. They listening through their cell. But you know, like most dudes who, if you been in jail, you smart enough to know not to talk in the cell or say too much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Without whispering it. You probably whisper something to your cellie or something like that, but you ain't gonna say too much of nothing in that cell because you know 90% of the time everything being recorded, so you don't want to go there in the cell. But when you got a cell phone, they got places in the jail that you go to use that phone. Like you might not use that phone in your cell, you might not use that phone on the floor, but you might go in the bathroom, you might go in the laundry room, shit like that, and try to use the motherfucker. And that's for people that's in prison. In the county, if they let somebody sneak them a cell phone in the county, bro, you already know something ain't right about that. I don't know how they county made, but I know down here, nigga, if a nigga got a cell phone in the county and he didn't come in with that motherfucker, something ain't right. You can't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Only way a motherfucker getting a cell phone in the county down here is if they came in with that motherfucker. Just like how weed get in the county, how drugs get in the county, is because they didn't do a proper search, motherfucker, and stuffed it up their cheeks. They didn't hid that shit somewhere, you know, might have a big motherfucker that put it up under his belly, It's all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might have a whole bunch of hair, they hid it in their hair, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But or they just didn't get searched properly, you know what I mean? And they end up getting put in jail, and once they get in there, cause I remember I got put in jail before, and I had weed on me, I had gas on me and everything, and I'm hoping I get put in the back seat where I can stuff it in the back seat. When I put it out, when I got my hands behind my back, I try to grab it and leave it in the car. I done drop the shit. The seat is plastic, so ain't no cracks you can put it. So I'm trying to basically put it on the floor and kick it up under the seat. That ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Because they got something blocking that, so you can't even kick shit up under the seat no more. So I done had to literally bend down, pick this shit up, put it back in my nuts, and just hope like hell they ain't find it. They put me in a holding cell. It was like 10 other people in there, 10, 12 other people in there. I want to say I either had bond money on me or bond money was on the way. Either way, you know, I don't sit. If I get a bond, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I didn't set before, you know, but that's because I had a high ass bond, and I would have been stupid to pay that bond, because then I had to talk to the feds. So it was over 10,000, or it was 10. Actually, it was 100,000, but I needed 10. So yeah, so I'm in that bitch. I'm about to get out. I was finna keep my shit. I ain't gonna even lie, cause I ain't trust them niggas in there. There was a couple dudes in there that I knew, but I ain't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them knew me. Like I said, everybody know me for some reason. I guess cause I got a unique name or whatever, and I've been stumping around this bitch forever. But you know, motherfuckers knew me, but I ain't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a couple people that I ended up, you know, talking to. They was cool, and I gave that shit to them on the way out. But I was finna keep that shit, but I was like, what if I keep this shit and they search me on the way out and find this shit? So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave this shit. What I did was, I think I put it in like a mattress or something, and I told somebody, man, look in that mattress, somebody left some gas in there, some weed in there. He did, and shit, he got that shit. Cause they was in that bitch smoking. I don't know if y'all know, but you know, motherfuckers was in jail. I don't know if they still do it, but back then they was smoking orange seeds, apple seeds, all that shit. I think get you some type of high when you've been sober for so long. Apple seeds and orange seeds, y'all ain't never heard of nobody smoking it. Look it up. They smoke that shit in jail. Now they get any kind of drug they want to up in that bitch, so they ain't gotta do that. Cause you gotta think, if you working at a jail and you somebody that's like a jailer or something, that you work up in that motherfucker, once you get to know the ins and outs of this shit, and you got motherfuckers up in there offering you 5-6 bands, you know what I'm saying? Your check ain't even 5-6 bands in a month probably. You got motherfucker offering you 5-6 bands to sneak one little package in there. You like, shit, I can be at 50 bands in 2 weeks. Hell yeah, I do it, especially if I can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button. Yeah, they better not talk to. I know a motherfucker ain't. If a motherfucker talking on them jail phones, they really stupid. I used to hang up on motherfuckers. You call me on a jail phone where I got to press 1 to accept this call, and they tell you in that call, this call is subject to being monitored, and you still talking crazy, I'm click. Call me back when you get your mind right, bro. I know you locked up, but I ain't trying to hear none of that. Or I cut a motherfucker off right out the gate. Hey, bro, I don't know what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shit, so it is what it is, bro. Like, that shit. Yeah. A lot of people warned them, bro. You can go back and look at other cases, man, and see like how they rock. That shit ain't just, that's nationwide. The feds is nationwide. They don't rock a certain way in one state and a different way in the other. Only different thing, that's why they got their own laws, because they work in all 50 states. So if they in another state, even whatever law that apply in Illinois is gonna apply to you in Cali. He say, your wife's talking about, is that Nelly? Nah, Nelly from across the bridge though. I just seen Nelly and Neiman Marcus not too long ago too. Him and City Spud. His brother that was locked up when he came out, he used to rap about all the time. That was writing a lot of the songs and shit. People didn't know. They was talking bad about Nelly too, not too long ago. I ain't see what they were. I mean, I know what it was about, but I ain't go look at it. It was niggas like, send me the video. I'm like, man, you niggas wild as a motherfucker. Why y'all want to see Nelly sex video. He ain't even with no chick. Who video came out? Somebody video came out. And I was like, yeah, I'm finna go look at that motherfucker. I ain't checking for dude, but I had to go check it out to see, oh girl, who was it, man? It was like one of my favorite chicks or some shit. Who just had that down? I don't know who it was. Somebody had a sex tape came out recently, and whoever the chick was, I was like, I got to go see this one. I forgot who shit it was. I wasn't missing that shit for nobody. Who the fuck was that? Damn, man. What's her name? I don't know. I can't get it come to me later. It's going down in Memphis still. 2 people shot while leaving the funeral. Memphis ain't taking no breaks, boy. Ever since, even before Dolph died, it's been going down, but it's just a light on the shit now. Jeremiah Hardy, aggravated assault. They didn't caught his ass. Motherfuckers, I don't know why people be on edge at funerals. It's like you at a funeral, you should be ready to. It's like should be sacred grounds. The motherfuckers do not care. They trying to slide. Just ever since the little Vine, the little Vine rapped about sliding at a funeral, and they showed the video talking about we gonna surprise you and all that shit. And they went to Dooski funeral and shot it up and hit Wooski. Now everybody want to do that shit. It's been going on some places, don't get me wrong. That ain't the first time that happened. It happened down here, but way before it happened down there. Well, before, I ain't gonna say before it happened down there. It happened down here before he made it popular down there. But, you know, when they made that shit popular, it was crazy. Say Tiara Marie. I don't think it was Tiara Marie. It was somebody that, like, I really fuck with, like, on the female side. It was somebody who I was like, oh, I got to see her. I can't even say the name. Hell nah. Kiss my ass. I'm tweaking. I can't even say the name. I know the name, but I can't say the name. I can't say the name. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with people who cool with people. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it's crazy. I'm tripping on this bitch tweaking and geeking. You understand me? Yeah, I know how it goes sometimes. Yeah, they trying to break Gunna down. Gunna should be. I'm gonna keep it 100. Gunna probably. Originally I thought Gunna would tell because I thought he was facing similar charges as the rest of them, but it's looking like Gunna don't got too much of nothing on him. It's look like Gunna might come from up under there, especially it being a state case at this point. It's gonna go fed, I'm sure, but right now it's state. And Gunna really ain't got nothing to panic about because he ain't really done shit. Like he ain't really got caught doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he do got some lyrics where he in them songs. Like, and I'm gonna keep it 100. He rapping about. Go back and look. Y'all remember the live I just showed y'all? We went over it again yesterday with the guns that got caught and how Thug took the charges and the other dude that was with him who name whited out took all the charges and Gunna only had to take the tent charge and the weed charge. You know what I'm saying? F&N was one of them guns. That's what one of them guns was. I know for sure one of them was an FN. If you go look at the songs after Gunna put out after that incident, all he rapping about is F&Ns. He mentioned FN damn near every time he talk about a gun. They got songs bragging about beating that case. It's called Taking It to Trial. Cause I never really listened to Thug and Gunna like that. Like I listened to the radio songs and some of the songs that they featured on, the people I like, but I never was the type of person to put on that Gunna, put on that Thugger. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't my thing. It's like it ain't my type of shit. Some songs he got that I have listened to. You know what I'm saying? Some songs I put on the playlist. No lie. You know what I'm saying? But I never went to never sat through a listening session of either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I say. Dirk album might come out, you know, when Tupac was alive, his album, you know, Jay-Z, I listen to their whole shit, you know what I'm saying? I listen to their whole album, even if I feel like I'm gonna have to skip a couple songs. King Von, when he dropped, I listen to his whole album. You know what I'm saying? It was just certain artists that I listen to their whole shit, certain artists that I don't bother listening to it because I don't think I like it. You know what I'm saying? Or it just don't please, it don't give me that feel like I want to go listen to this, see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? But now that I go since this case, I went and listened to a few songs that they said they was gonna use into the shit, and they definitely rapping like, you know, like they throwing it in the police face kind of. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? Like they throwing it in the police face, making the police want to do something about it. You already know, never ever, definitely don't kiss and tell over here. Not unless we both agree. Are they federal charges, state charges, where they freeze Young Thug's accounts, take his money? They state charges right now, but I'm guessing if the state mess up, the feds will step in. But they right now they're saying it's looking like it's state charges. I don't see how this won't turn federal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right now it look like it's state charges so far. But they ain't gonna like I said, they ain't showing their full hand. As far as the money go, they definitely gonna start freezing money if they haven't already. They already killing contracts as far as what you call those when somebody get paid to promote something. Like LeBron signed with Nike and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Gunna lost some deals. I think Thugger lost some deals. I forgot the name of the deals, but yeah, what the fuck is the name of them deals? Sponsorships. So they losing sponsors and big sponsors too. You know what I'm saying? They ain't losing no regular sponsors. They losing like, you know, stadiums and shit like that who's promoting their shit. You know, they have billboards up places and probably in Times Square. They ain't fucking with them no more. They losing sponsors, so they losing money essentially. You know what I'm saying? Endorsements, yeah, endorsements. They're going after their endorsements, and you know, I'm pretty sure they probably freezing certain shit, certain accounts, breaking, you know, I said breaking in, not breaking in certain houses, but raiding certain houses, taking the money, keeping the money. They was digging in the backyard. They say at Young Thug house, they probably had word that he buried money. He probably, you know, told somebody on the phone, you know, I got so and so blase Skippy buried. You know what I'm saying? If something ever happened, I'm gonna just go dig. I would dig up the. He probably was just talking like, shit, if shit go bad for me, I'm going to dig up that $3 million I put up. You know what I'm saying? And they probably was trying to find it, shit like that. And he could have just been talking shit like dig up $3 million. He could have been saying I got $3 million put away in an offshore account, or I got $3 million put away in real estate. I got $3 million put away in jewelry and cars somewhere, just in, you know, waiting on if in case something bad happened, I got something to fall back on type shit. So yeah, but in a nutshell, these boys, they gave them a cell. They talked the police into bringing in a cell phone, and either the police flipped on them or already was flipping on them from the gate. I'm gonna say the police set them up. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at them and see if they any of them. You know what I'm saying? Same thing they probably doing with Thug. Put him in a dungeon now because they know he bribed people. They using that as he can't as a reason to keep him away from other guards, because he's already bribed one guard into bringing the cell phone in to his YSL members and start giving orders out throughout the cell phone, which is weird to me because if y'all would have never let him bring a cell phone in, he wouldn't have been able to commit those laws. I thought the whole object of the law was to stop him from happening. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. That's why I say it's kind of entrapment. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put me in a position to break the law. You should be charged too. Shit. Yeah, for sure. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that like, hit that sub. We breaking this case all the way down with all the facts, and you know, with the street knowledge that I acquired over the years. If y'all got anything y'all want to bring to the table, we'll break that down too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a voice over this motherfucker, man. For real. Anybody want to come up to the panel, let me know. Even though I ain't brought people to the panel recently, but you know, it ain't because I don't want to, it's just because ain't nobody asked to. And I don't be wanting people to think like I'm trying to use that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get over on them or something, not being up here talking my damn self. Cause I used to always bring people home. But yeah, man, you know they gave that man a cell phone. He was on that bitch talking reckless. They hit him with that. Gunna gotta have some phone conversation. Like I thought Gunna probably didn't. When I listen to his music, I'm like, okay, he be talking reckless enough to where I can see, you know what I'm saying, him stop Remy. I can see him you know, on the phone talking crazy. And he got a lot of songs with Dirk and all that shit. I don't know, bro. I just be thinking like I'm wondering how Dirk and them ain't popped off yet. You know what I'm saying? Like how the fuck Dirk and them ain't popped off yet? All this shit they got on them, all this shit they got on them. And you know, just really a lot of the Chicago artists as a whole, but especially people like, you know, Dirk that been that successful for that long and lost that many people, and a lot of his enemies be dying, you know what I'm saying? Same as Lil Reese and all that shit they used to say with Lil Reese. Used to be having tweet wars with niggas back in the day, and shit, whoever used to diss Reese used to die within the week, the next day, and shit like that. Like, y'all let all that shit, is they investigating that shit? You know what I'm saying? Or when? Or did they get a late start on it? I don't know. But like, it'd be hard for me to believe Dirk working with the police, but he'd be the perfect motherfucker to work with them, for them to be successful. For the police to be successful, Lil Durk would be the perfect person to work with, bro. I'm telling you, if the police can turn Durk, all these rappers trust Durk. They think Durk is like, you know what I mean, a modern day mafia boss type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they know how they get down in Chicago with the diss and the dead and all that, and they seen how long Durk been on top and how many enemies he done ran through, and you know, a lot of that shit is with he adopted King Von's image kind of too. You know what I'm saying? Like King Von came out and Dirk brought him out, so he kind of adopted the King Von shit. Whatever King Von left behind, he left it with the OBLOCK niggas and Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Like the aura. So, but definitely once King Von came out and they seen him and Dirk politicking and being that close, they was like, oh, okay, this was his hitter that he had out there working, you know what I'm saying, before he got on. Now he started rapping and he actually doing good. It's like, you know, they like to see that shit. It's like, damn, that's dope that Dirk put his people on. So it's like Dirk got a little bit of clout from King Von. I know y'all probably like, how is that when Von got the clout from Dirk? I'm telling y'all right now, Dirk got more clout from King Von than King Von got from Dirk. If that makes sense. And I'm not saying that in like a sense to where if it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like, of course, if it wasn't for Dirk, Von might not be on. He might be though, but he might not be on. He might have been dead in jail already before he even blew up. Who knows? Because he bonded him out of jail a lot. He helped him out a lot. But what I'm saying is, the aura King Von brought when they found out how real his stories was and how his words was, you know what I'm saying, his bond, like he meant everything he said, or at least most of it, besides the shit he was joking about, you know what I'm saying, that shit made him blow up so fast, you know what I'm saying, because it's like it's easy to like somebody who sound believable. Even people who ain't posed to like him, you know what I'm saying, they like them, which was me, somebody like me or some shit. Like I said, I was listening to his music before I heard him say GDK. When I heard Von say GDK, I felt betrayed. Like, I'm listening to this nigga and he just said that, I'm like, I felt betrayed, kinda, you know what I'm saying? Be safe on that E-way. You already know. But it's like, I still couldn't stop listening to him, you know what I'm saying? It's like, cause I felt like, I understand what he's saying. That's cool. What they don't know is the BDs and the GDs was all one, you know, they was like the same thing. They all believe the same, got the same law, same literature. It's like, it's crazy how close they shit is, you know what I'm saying, and how much of the enemies they became. But at the end of the day, I understood them because the only people that I had serious beef with was GDs too. So I guess if I was in Chicago, they'd be calling me GDK too. because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't beef with GDs and all this shit, and shit didn't happen, you know what I'm saying, and I can't take it back, and, you know what I'm saying, so just like they can't take back what they did. So it was like, you know, but I never said I was GDK or never felt like I was GDK. We don't think like that down here, you know what I'm saying. You got the youngins who think like that now because of Chicago influenced them, but you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers don't think like that down here for the most part. So I'm gonna keep it real. The feds can go around the world and sweep up the whole motherfucking ghettos, because everybody in the ghetto got somebody that's dissing the dead, and they telling the truth in their raps. Everybody. And it's hard to believe, but it's true. Because now you got niggas down here dissing the dead, talking shit. You know what I mean? R.I.P. King Von, R.I.P. to all the fallen soldiers, R.I.P. Von, R.I.P. Pappy, everybody that we lost that we was fans of, listening to their music and all that shit. But don't think for 1 minute that the way they did it is the way to do it. They just got really extremely lucky, and the luck, you see how fast the luck run out. But you know what I'm saying? That shit don't happen on the regular. That's why it was so rare. That's why he popped up. That's why he popped so hard, because it was rare to see somebody actually, you know, rap about all that shit that they did, and most of it be true, and they not be in jail already. That's why I said if Von was alive when that OBLOCK case got hit, Von would have been, you know, somewhere in there. Now they wouldn't have had him if they really got all that shit from niggas running off the steps and all that shit, running down the steps and the cameras in OBLOCK, then maybe he wouldn't have been, you know, involved that way. But I'm pretty sure if they do got a snitch, the snitch would have put King Von's name out there. Or they would have just used that footage from the broke ops video. You know what I'm saying? And that's would have been that on that. G Walls, what it do, Brody? Shit, which information depends on which one you talking about. Certain shit, you just know. If you from the streets, you know. It's like just life lessons. The way life, the way you know. And I'm from that, you know what I'm saying? So I know how that shit work. But as far as the other shit, just doing research, looking at the paperwork, looking up the you know, the information online and all that shit, you gotta pay for it. But it's worth it, especially if you're gonna be a blogger. Hello? Yes, who's calling? Yeah, you caught me at a bad time. You can call me back tomorrow around the same time. Yeah. All right. Goddamn, dude, I should have never told these motherfuckers I want a new cell phone. They called me every day. Probably about to tell their ass, say their number and then stop answering. Y'all gonna make me buy a cell phone? Told y'all that. Give me a deal. I get the 13. Till then, I'm cool with the 11 Pro. And I ain't gonna never lead y'all astray. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it 100. I already know police bring phones in. Not just them though. The people who work out there, because you know they want to be police. That's why it's hard to trust them motherfuckers, because the guards at the prisons and the jails, they wanted to be police, or they want to be police and they didn't pass the test, or something happened to where they didn't, you know, make it. They didn't make the cut, so that's their second option, is to go be, you know, work there and hopefully, you know, learn shit from there. But the fact that they want to be police is, you know what I'm saying, that could be a reason for them to want to snitch, you know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna use that on their application type shit. Yeah, I helped bring, when I was working at the jail, I helped bring down 6, 7 inmates that was doing, you know, kingpin shit and all this and that. You know, yeah, civilians bring shit in too, but it's hard. It's hard for civilians to bring shit in, especially since COVID. Since COVID, it's been hella hard for people. For some facilities it's been harder, and for some facilities it's been better. And that's why you're seeing a lot of the cell phone increases, because since COVID, the people that work in the jails, they ain't trying to get too close with the inmates, so they letting them get away with a lot more shit. You know, it's like self-contained kinda. For a minute it was like that, to the point where, you know, my people in jail was telling me like, the inmates gotta do everything. We gotta clean, we gotta do everything. Ain't no, we can't ain't no outside, you know what I'm saying? That's ain't no outside touching, ain't no outside contact with nobody. We can't get visits, we can't get none of that shit. Remember that shit? When that shit first popped off, boy, it was crazy. Yeah, but you know, it's rare for a nurse to do that shit, because they ain't trying to fuck up they you know, they went to school 6, 7 years, and then they go in there and do that. Now they fucked. But you know, like I said, most of cell phones and contraband get in the prisons from the guards. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. It's too easy. It's too easy for them, and the money is too good. Like, you got people in that bitch worth bags, you know what I'm saying? Even the people that ain't worth big bags, if they worth a little bag, they willing to spend that bag. Cause you know what I'm saying, let's say a pound, not even a pound, just say a quarter pound of gas that's worth 600 a QP. It's worth 600 for a quarter pound on the streets. In jail, that shit probably worth 4, 5 thousand. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? That shit worth 4, 5 bands. You know what I mean? So, cigarettes, a pack of tobacco with the rolling papers, you go get that shit. Probably costs what, $7, $8 a pack, $10 a pack, $15 at the most, $20 at the most for the big pack. And that motherfucker, they gonna make thousands off that shit, hundreds. And they ain't even using the books no more, bro. G-Walls. Niggas in prison ain't using, in the feds, they ain't not using books no more. These motherfuckers using Cash App. I'm telling you, they using Cash App, bro. It's crazy. Like, fuck my head up, man. Motherfuckers telling me send they money for the books to Cash App. Then that bitch doing stocks and everything, bro. I'm telling you, man, that bitch doing stocks, doing all type of other shit, scamming. Man, it's crazy up in that bitch, bro. It's crazy up in that bitch. Like, but that's what make me feel like, damn, is the police letting some of this shit go on so they can catch more shit? Cause it's like it's too reckless. You know what I'm saying? It's hundreds of cell phones in them motherfuckers, bro. If they shake that jail down, how they ain't catching that shit? I know some of the people, some of the guards, you know what I'm saying? Like, they only get, some of the people in there, they play it smart. They only get their phone. When the guard work. So they might not have the phone on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays, because the guard they guard they fuck with don't work on them days. When they go, they only have their phone during that particular guard that they fuck with work shift. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they kind of avoid all the extra shit in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But some dudes just be up in their bitch with their shit, you know what I'm saying, hiding it they self, doing, you know what I'm saying, they find little hiding spots and stick that bitch they self, turn that motherfucker off, you know, charge it, then they gotta charge it up. You gotta think, bro, it's a lot of shit gotta go on with them shits. But they everywhere. Yeah, see what I'm saying? GED, even a GED teacher help you out. But you know, bringing in little flick books, that ain't really that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can find a normal person that don't really break too many laws that'll still do that. Cause it's like, damn, they already in jail. Let me at least give them some girls to look at. That ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? If I get caught with that ain't shit. It's still considered contraband, but you know, for their own conscience, to them, it wasn't a bad thing. to take them, they sneaking them anything like cigarettes, lighters, and all that shit, they'll feel a little more worse because something could happen behind that. Motherfucker set the jail on fire, all type of shit. Even though they don't need no cigarette to get fired, you know, they'll break up 2 pieces of wire, connect them bitches in there, and start frying shit. You know what I'm saying? And whoever work in the kitchen, they getting money because they selling whole onions, selling chicken, selling whatever the hell they can get their hands on. Motherfuckers buying that shit top dollar. You got a tomato, motherfucker won't give you $20 for a tomato. You got some chicken, motherfucker give you $50 for some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit be crazy up in there, bro. Yeah, them Top cigarettes, they want the other brand. I forgot the name of the brand. My people was just telling me, but it's a different one that's better than Top now. Hell yeah, man. And she probably was getting Cash App. Guaranteed she was getting it through Cash App. Getting the bag from that shit. Motherfucker like, man, send this chick, man, this $400, man. I'm trying, she gonna do something for me. And you thinking like, fuck it, man. My people in jail, you know what I'm saying? I go and get it for them. You know what I mean? So shit, anything possible up in that motherfucker, man. Especially since, like, it's a mixture. Some things got worse during COVID, and some things got better. The shit that got better is they got less people watching them, less leeway. I mean, they watching them, but they can't watch everything. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have people breathing down their neck like Dragon in the Fairy Tale. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like before COVID, motherfuckers was all over them. You know what I'm saying? Shaking cells down at random, way more. Now since that COVID shit popped off, motherfuckers was dying. People was in, because you know the jail cell was fucked up. They'll put a motherfucker that they know got COVID in the cell with people that they know don't got COVID. You know what I'm saying? And now the whole block got it. You know what I'm saying? People dying from that shit. Is people that worked there was taking it home, giving it to their family. They was dying. They was going to hospitals and shit, and they was getting sued. You know what I'm saying? So once the suing started happening, they had to come with new rules in the jails. Okay, now y'all, it's a no contact law. You know what I'm saying? Y'all only when it's an emergency only, breaking up fights and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's about the only thing. That's about the only way. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know, wasn't no contraband. You know what I'm saying? Just magically appearing in that bitch without somebody with some authority making it happen. You gotta think, even when the visitors used to come in there, they could sneak shit in there, but they couldn't sneak big shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers want, you know what I'm saying, man, motherfuckers want big shit now. You tell a motherfucker, man, I'm trying to get some gas in here, man. What can you do, man? You know what I'm saying? What you want, an ounce or something? Man, nah, shit, I need like a pound, couple of them. Like, how the fuck you gonna get 2 pounds? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck is that gonna be possible, bro? You can't make that happen. Motherfucker got a drone. So now they got the drone shit popping. And if you better believe, for that drone shit to work, it gotta be somebody on the inside helping them. You know what I'm saying? Turning the eye, turning their head. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they don't see it. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers got them big ass drones carrying cigarettes, whatever else they can get, pills, lean, nigga, gas, fucking shit. Man, some of everything. Carrying that shit up in there, dropping that shit off. Motherfucker go out there, pick that shit up, or have a guard pick it up. And it's just like, you know, it's just a new wave now. Now they got so much shit now, shit. You get down there, program a drone to fly and bring shit back. You know, back in the day, they used to use birds and shit. Motherfucker used to be training pigeons. You know what I'm saying? Train a pigeon. Pigeon used to fly over there, drop this shit off, come back, but the pigeon can only carry so much. You know what I'm saying? Pigeon can't carry big shit. And so they got, so, you know, motherfucker see 10 a big ass flock of pigeons coming, they gonna get alerted, so they can't really send a gang on them. But yeah, the shit just different now, man. Like the system different, and that's how they got Thug and them tied up in that shit because you know they looked at it as just the new wave. This the new wave. Motherfucker go to jail, get cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone in jail, bro. Everybody. Think about the rappers that y'all seen on live, FaceTime one of their homies that's in jail. Or just think about the motherfuckers who been in jail. Hold on, man. Let me see. I can pull up some shit without getting binged. Man, and this a motherfucker had guns with bullets in them in jail. I don't know if y'all seen that shit, but motherfucker had guns with bullets. Or say upstate jail let inmates use cell phones. That was 3 years ago. So I guess that's the best way they can deal with that shit is by actually selling them the phones and making the money off of it themselves. Cause now they selling this the weed joint with the gas, but they selling these motherfuckers too, the little vape pens and shit for the people who smoke cigarettes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, so that's how they feel it. Like we can't beat them, join them. Fuck it. Now we finna start selling these motherfuckers cell phones, selling them vape pens, whatever else they were trying to sneak. They probably ain't gonna be able to do the weed like that, but soon they will. Came from nothing. My nigga Hood, what it do, Brody? Shit, man, I can't call it. Might spoil it. Just up in here talking about how this shit, how the police and the people that with authority is letting these motherfuckers get cell phones in jail, letting them get certain shit in jail. You know what I'm saying? Just to catch them up in more shit or learn more shit about the game. Cause you know motherfuckers be in there, man. I'm talking about, bro. It be surprising the shit out of me, bro. Oh, definitely, bro. You know I'ma definitely tune in. Say less. You already know. Man, I done seen so many rappers get on, they be on live and the FaceTime one of their homies that's locked up on their phone, on their jail phone. And they just be like, God damn, like, you know, don't get no fuck no more. It's just all bad. Say look up Ably Al, bro. Everybody, I'm telling you, everybody got a phone in jail, bro. Everybody. And man, I'm talking about everybody, bro. It's like it's too many phones in jail. They can't do nothing but start letting motherfuckers buy them because they just getting them in there left and right. Then you gotta think it's for an iPhone 6 or 4 or some shit, like one of the oldest iPhones, like for iPhone 4 or 5, that shit like $1,200, bro. You gotta pay for the phone, then pay a motherfucker to get it to you know, extra $200-300 for passing it off to whoever you want to have it. If you find somebody that'll sneak it in for you, you know what I'm saying? And they always find the people that's in jail gonna tell you, yeah, call this person or this person gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? You send him the money and give him the cell phone. Take the cell phone to my girl. She gonna take the phone to him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should go. But man, it fucked me up when I seen Buddy in jail with a gun. I'm like, bro, what the fuck he trying? What he trying to break out? I'm gonna show that because you know that's like more rare. That's rare as hell. And it was, man, I'm talking about a semi-automatic. This motherfucker. I don't even want to show me see. Cause there's some of them that like CNN, I don't like showing that shit because they always be on bullshit. But I know it's another place that got them. I think this one right here might be it right here. I don't know who these people is. They might let me ride. When I'm talking about this man got a goddamn, he ain't got no revolver or nothing up in him. He got a strap. I'm like, bro, what is you gonna do with that up in there? You know if you use that, you ain't never getting out of that motherfucker. You're never getting out. So I hope whoever had the gun had at least had life or some shit like that. Cause you're not going home, bro. If you pull out that gun, which you know you gonna pull out if a motherfucker come at you with a knife trying to shank you and you got a gun, what you gonna do? It's fight or flight. You're not thinking about what the consequences are. All you know is, look at this dumb motherfucker pulling out a knife. Pow! Got your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you can damn near make that bitch silence. You can, cause you know it be all type of loud noises in jail. Books might fall and hit the floor, sound like a gunshot cause of the echo. So a motherfucker can grab a little pillow or a sheet, wrap that bitch around the gun real tight, and that'll silence, muzzle a lot of the noise. So, you know what I'm saying? There's ways around that shit. There's ways around that shit, bro. These motherfuckers shooting crack in jail. Look at this shit. I don't know what he got. Yeah, he got heroin and crack or something in jail. Which that's normal because, like I said, that shit easy. You can look how little the bag is. Motherfucker can sneak that up in that bitch, in their asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have had an inmate came in there with that. You know what I'm saying? They'll swallow it, then shit it out. That's old tactics. That's an old tactic. I want to see how the fuck this boy get this mom. Hey, just imagine if he got that gun in there the same way though. Boy, your ass toe up. Pause. Buddy ass toe up. They got money and look at that cash. The fuck you gonna do with cash? And I guess you gamble. You can gamble, and you can bribe. Maybe that's what it is. You bribing the people because you gotta have cash. No, wasn't no cash out back in the day. And when this 2013, so this probably happened before that. So wasn't no cash app. So only way you gonna bribe her. And I remember them days. Hell no, I remember them days. A nigga going to jail, right or wrong, y'all. I know niggas. I ain't the only nigga that been in jail before a couple times. And a motherfucker be trying to hide a little $100, hide a little $50 here and there. No, like I didn't have to do it, but I know people who was like, man, I'm trying to hide this $100 and some shit. So when I get up in there, you know what I'm saying, I can, work my move with the motherfucking with the people. These are motherfuckers who they know when they go into jail, they gonna go sit down for a minute. So they try to have a couple $100 bills on them or something like that. So when motherfuckers are hide it in their hair, if they got long hair, get it braided in their hair, all type of shit. That's how they used to do the drugs. Motherfuckers get braids to the back, big ass braids, and have the shit in the middle of their braids. You know what I'm saying? You'll never find it for real. But bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like they ass in there gambling with real cash. Yeah. I think it was New Orleans. You right. I think it was New Orleans. Man, but I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is y'all doing? And like they in that bitch like having the ball. Like they ain't saying like they would rather be there. Dude, and look, this 2013 now. Hold up. This 2013, bro. Look at your boy feet. My nigga got the Yeezy slides before they came out. Kiss my ass. The boy got the Yeezy slides before they came out. And that's a joke, but I'm saying, but just look, bro. Tell me them ain't the Yeezy, the Yeezy joints, them the Yeezy slides. This man got the Yeezy slides on, and they ain't even out yet. I don't even think Yeezy was making shoes in 2013. Was he? Hey, you could get anything in jail, bro. That man got on the straight Yeezy slides. This nigga got a chain on or something, or a key around his neck. Bro, I'm telling you, man, like jail ruthless. I'm talking about, bro, listen. I said the bailiff. I keep calling them bailiffs when they really prison guards or whatever you want to call them. It's another name for them. But prison guards ain't making enough money to turn down $2,000-$3,000 just for some sneaky shit that they can get done in 5 minutes. Okay, you want me to put this cigarettes in my lunch, bring him a pack of cigarettes, he gonna give me $200. You know what I'm saying? This dude might not have had no cigarette in a year. Everybody he tried to bring it in, turn him down. So now he started off offering a motherfucker $50, $100. Now he up to $400-$500. I'll give you $400-$500, bro. Just bring me a pack of squares. He looking around like $400-$500. Give me the money now. Show it to me. How you gonna give me the money? You know what I'm saying? Man, I have my people send it to you however you want me to get it to you, I get it to you, bro. I swear to God. Man, shit, make it happen and I get a minute. I think about it. Send the money first and I got you. And motherfuckers sending that money because they know like you can't bargain with the people. What you can't say, oh man, nah, get the cigarettes first, then I give you the money. Nigga, I ain't trying, man. Fuck you. You ain't finna get me fired for nothing. And I don't even know if you gonna pay me, nigga. I don't trust you. So they ass do what? Send that bread. Now they ass in there, yeah, bro. I'm talking about Jordan's on. Motherfuckers be in that bitch with Jordan's on. I done been there with them. Yeah, I done been in there with the Product eyes on. I done been in there with Jordan's on. Look, he got the Jordan 14 show. Got them Jordan 14s on right there. Hey, you know he got hands though, because if you in there with them 14s, you gotta have hands, because niggas gonna try you. Buddy got the Yeezy slides on, and he got and he stepping on the money with it. Hold up. Check out, look, dude ain't got no shoes on. He must ain't got no hands. They done took his shit. Or he probably just chilling, just talking shit. Look, Buddy done stepped on the money with the Yeezy slides on them hoes. That boy done put the Yeezy slides on the motherfucking nigga. They put the toe on the Yeezys on the money, nigga. Hold on, nigga. This my dollar right here. Don't nobody touch this motherfucker. Yeah, y'all see these Yeezy slides that ain't even out here. These bitches don't come out to 2021. Fuck y'all talking about, nigga. He and that bitch stunning. Hey, he stunned so hard, dude. Like, man, fuck all that, nigga. I'm finna up mad, nigga. You ain't got this, bitch. Yeah. Dude been busting their ass too. Look at him. The little fat dude bending down. That nigga ain't took his eyes off the dice. He don't care what's going on around him. Guns, whatever. Shanks. That boy got a handful of money and ain't took his eyes off the dice yet. He looking at Buddy Yeezy slides right there. Look, he checking out them Yeezy slides like, damn, them bitches is hard. He picked that bread up. Oh, them Yeezy slides, good luck. And man, now I know they let you have chains on. Like I done seen inmates with Rolexes on. I think I want to say C Murder had a Rolex at one point on in the jail. Now I think they took it from him though. Oh, dude with them Yeezy slides. Hey, Buddy with them Yeezy slides, he didn't put them paws on niggas. You feel me? I damn near want to hear what they saying. Look at Buddy. Buddy handed that money to the Yeezy slide nigga so fast. Watch how fast he handled that money. Damn. Here you go, bro. Don't do it to me. Here go an extra $1. Yeah, give me all that. Crap, nigga. Let me see if they
get what you want to hear,
oh, well, they ain't got no music playing. Fuck it. We gonna see what they talking about. Nigga put them Yeezy slides on that money. Hey, I'll tell that nigga right now, hey, bro, you get your motherfucking Yeezy slides off the money. Every time you put your motherfucking slides on that money, I lose, nigga. Them bitches bad luck. Get them Jesus Walk 13s off the money. On everything. Say the man had an AP on in that thing, man. Hey, you know you gotta be about that life in there with that. That's why when Lil Wayne went to jail in New York, he took them teeth out. Cause he knew, like, niggas might come at them teeth. You know what I mean? I ain't taking my teeth out. If I'm iced out if I got my shit permanent, nigga, I'm going in that bitch permanent, nigga. Motherfucker gonna have to take these bitches. You gonna have to knock me out, put me to sleep. And then you better goddamn me kill me, cause when I wake up, boy, my shit gone. Everybody dying. That whoever ain't helped me, I thought was my homie, your ass getting blitzed. Whoever motherfucking did it getting blitzed. Whoever motherfucker I'm talking about close to me getting blitzed. On everybody ass. You gotta go hard up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got an AP on in there. You definitely got some type of connections. You ain't scared. Hey, Buddy put them Yeezy slides over that money. Tell me to make them Yeezy slides, bro. Them ain't the penitentiary joints. The penitentiary joints be orange and shit. You know what I mean? Them bitches got a little cut in the side like the Yeezy. Man, it's crazy. Look, he won again. Hell nah. That nigga picking up 2 times.
I'm talking about a little bit of cash, you know what I'm saying? You can get what you want to hear, you
can get what you want to hear, man. You heard me? You know they in New Orleans.
Crack. You know what I mean? Y'all just saw it go down like that.
Hey, that man say crack, all that shit. Imagine being in jail smoking crack. Let that sink in, bro. Imagine being in jail and your ass smoking crack. You can't get that shit whenever you want it. Imagine being in jail doing anything that you addicted to, bro. And there comes a time where you can't get that shit. Man, boy, that's gotta be the dumbest shit in the world, boy. I ain't touching nothing on everything. I mean, like if I can go up in that bitch, I'll smoke some weed because I know that shit ain't addictive to where you gon', you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got weed, you gonna be fucked up. You might just be a little mad or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't finna be, you know, in that bitch ready to go tell on somebody to get out so you can get to it. You in that bitch off that H and off that motherfucking crack, your ass and you can't get that shit? Yeah. What you want to know, officer? They telling. I'm telling you now. Motherfuckers is telling and they ain't giving no fucks about it. Like right now, this cell right here probably real nigga proof. It's probably all real niggas in this cell. They probably done got everybody dude up there laying on the bed. Ain't no telling he probably just broke and ain't in the game or he tired, you know. But if a motherfucker pull out a blick on camera, look, they using their own footage, and this 2013, so I don't know what kind of phone these niggas like they shooting in 4K in 2013. This video was uploaded 2013, so it's probably older than that. Let's say, inmate drug use, gun and cell, gambling seen in video from op. I don't get it, what they mean from op. So the ops told.
The camera right here, the camera on me. The camera on me right now, dude. In like 7 minutes, my mouth gonna be all the way to Canal Street. I'm on it.
Oh, he done took a jigger. I don't know, that's one thing I don't understand either, boy. Why you want to take an X pill in jail? That's the weirdest shit in the world to me. Who the fuck wanna take a X pill in jail? You can't sleep, you can't eat. I mean, you want to hear music, you want to motherfucking be around some women. Boy, you're tweaking. I don't know what what's your plans is. But if you take an X pill in jail, I don't know what you know what I'm saying? Some people use it, I ain't gonna lie, some people different, you know what I'm saying? I was told whatever you did the first time you took an X pill is what you would want to do every time you take one. You know what I'm saying? Like my first time taking one when I was young as hell, my first time taking one, I remember we had a stripper, we was listening to music. And first we was riding around listening to music with the stripper. Then we went to the trap, and she started dancing. She, you know what I'm saying? She started stripping for us and shit. And you know, we was in that bitch turned up listening to music, and that's what I wanted to do every fucking time. Now I didn't have to have a stripper per se, but I wanted to see some women. I wanted to be around a woman. You know what I'm saying? Definitely horny, and you understand me? Need to be horny as motherfucker. Can't sleep, can't eat. I could never eat off the motherfuckers. Couldn't sleep off the motherfuckers. I'm up all night. I'm drinking unlimited amount of liquor. I'm talking about I can drink as much liquor as a motherfucker can sell me. I'm talking about, and I gotta be drinking liquor the whole time. Gotta be smoking the whole time. When I was off them jiggers, I'm talking about, man, I had to have a blunt rolled up at all time. I had to have some liquor in my cup at all time, and I had to have a chick with me at all time, or have a chick on standby. So when I'm ready to go get her, it's like that. And I had to be riding in the car listening to some music, preferably with some beats. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no way around it. Wasn't no negotiating, none of that shit. I'm getting out the car with you. If you ain't listening to the right music, or you fucking with my, you know what I'm saying? It could be the smallest shit, and I'm taking my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. You fucking up you blowing it, bro. Then you don't want to be around nobody who ain't high, cause that'll fuck your shit up. You done popped you a jigger, and you around the motherfucker who ain't popped them no jigger. Now they hold what the shit they saying is pissing you off, because the shit they care about you don't care about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? So why would you want that when you in jail? I don't know. First off, soon as you take one of the motherfuckers, 9 times out of 10, you gotta go take a shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit. And when you in jail, nigga, you trying to take as least amount of shits as possible. Motherfucker don't like putting that towel up. You gotta put a towel up, dump and flush, especially if you in the cell. You know what I'm saying? If you in a dorm like block, you know, it's a little better. But at the same time, you still don't want to be on them nasty ass toilets. Yeah, man. Yeah, alcohol definitely ain't that serious. Motherfuckers that snuck alcohol in there too, though. They be in there wanting to get alcohol. Now I understand motherfuckers want to get drunk up in that bitch, cause when I get drunk, I pass out or some shit. So, but I don't want to get drunk in jail. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand another person being like, "Hey man, give me some liquor up in this motherfucker. It's my people's birthday. We finna celebrate." That's about the only thing. But I don't want no liquor up in that motherfucker. Only thing, like I said, only thing I'd probably be trying to get in that motherfucker is some weed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't smoke cigarettes, but shit, maybe if I was in jail, I wouldn't mind having some cigarettes or something, or a Black and Mild or something, or one of these. I'd be cool with a little vape pen. Give me a vape pen. Give me the gas vape pen. You feel me? And I'd be paying for shit like food or some shit. Sneak me some chicken wings in this bitch here and there. Sneak me some motherfucking you know what I mean? My mama finna drop you off this plate, man. Bring that to me. I be trying to get food up in that bitch and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I might go in hustle mode. You know, niggas might ask me, hey man, can you get this? Can you get that? And I might look like, let me see, how much money you got? If they like that, they got that bread, you know what I'm saying? And I need to make some, hey, grab this for my people. Hey, send this money to my baby mama, or to my girl so she can get my daughter these shoes, or do whatever I need to do, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker always trying to make sure, because that's what make you feel the best, when you locked up and you do something for somebody that's on the outside. What I mean by that is like, whether it's your mother, your girl, your kids, that just make you feel good. Like, yeah, jail ain't stopping shit. I'm still handling my business from jail, still taking care of my kids, still sending my mama Mother's Day gift, Christmas gift, whatever, still giving my girl what she want, you know what I'm saying? At least whatever, as far as that go. You can't give her the whole thing she wants, you know what I mean? You still looking out, shit like that. Just certain, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, it's weird. Like that, like Boosie was just telling a story not too long ago about how he was in the jig, he was in that bitch off a jigger. He was getting jiggers in that motherfucker, snuck in that bitch, and he was in there off one, and he gave his boy one, and his boy got the tweak, and he talking about control your role. That shit had me weak, boy. I said, Boosie, you up in here getting high off a pill, trying to tell a nigga control his role. He in jail, first of all. He probably ain't had got high and I don't know how long. You done gave this boy a whole X pill. Back in the day, nigga, I never took a whole one. I always was taking half of a half, you know what I'm saying? And I might take the other half later on, some shit like that, but I'm never taking the whole one. Probably later on, years after I was, after I had broke my bones, you know what I'm saying? Then I pop a little, and I never took a whole one out the gate. It would probably pop a little half of one, then pop the other half later on, about 7-8 hours later. You up all night every time. Like, I always was up all night. I don't give a fuck. Till the sun come up, I'm up, you know what I'm saying? Going to get a room soon after they do their audit, so I can have a room for the whole day. You know what I mean? Then you in that motherfucker woke, slapping, beating until you can't beat no more. You know what I mean? Got your old girl if she don't know what's going on, she thinking you the King Kong, goddamn me. But back then they'll start realizing you are one of them motherfucking things, ain't you? Then, because back then them was them joints. Your mouth be wired, nigga. That's why he said my mouth about to be from here to motherfucking Tuskegee. Some shit, nigga. Your mouth be, nigga, that jaw be, yeah, bro. Nigga, jaw used to be everywhere on everything. So that's another way a motherfucker. That's another motherfucking way you can tell a motherfucker off one of them motherfuckers. If they off one of them five boys, they just look at their mouth. Their mouth their jaw gonna be moved, and they ain't gonna be able to control that motherfucker too much. It's like to a point where you have to when you going in the club, you got to give yourself a pep talk, man. Control your money. You talk to your homie, hey bro, your mouth wide, fix your shit. You know what I'm saying? You be in the club chilling and shit, listening to music, you know what I'm saying, vibing out. You might be rapping a song or something, and your boy will look at you like, get your shit, cause he high too. So he wants you to let him know when his shit tripping. So you like, look at him, fix your mouth, nigga, your shit wired. You look high. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's back then when half the club, everybody's mouth was wired. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of them. It was the thing to do back then. But I still, to this day, I would never understand a nigga that's in jail that want to expiate. Don't make sense. I don't want shit that's gonna keep me woke. I don't want shit that's gonna make me horny. I don't want shit that's gonna make me not want to eat when I want to eat, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that, like, bro, like, come on. And then I can't get no liquor. I can't listen to music, nigga. There's niggas in there arguing. Niggas gonna be in that bitch talking loud, saying shit that you probably don't agree with, and you ain't got nothing to do with the conversation, but you gonna be like, it's gonna be fucking with your house, or you might get to getting into it with them because they just talking a regular conversation that people have every day, man. So it's just the wrong thing to do. Yeah, say you never did one. You heard it gets you on. Yeah, I feel like whatever you doing the first time is what happened. Like people that already said, it definitely gets you. I'm gonna tell you what it do. If it don't get you horny, it gets you feeling so good, right? If you get with a chick, whatever she do to you gonna feel extra good. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna always be in your mind, like, damn, this shit, you know, intensifies, you know, how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So it could be your favorite, like, just say you listening to your favorite song sober, and you rapping that bitch word for word. You know what I'm saying? You geek turned off that bitch. When you get off a pill and you listen to that bitch, nigga, you gonna be motherfucker performing that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you gonna be performing that bitch, nigga. Ad-libs, all the shit. That's nigga used to stay doing that shit, boy. Pick up a chick, get in the car, goddamn me. Nigga get high, pop a bop. She might get her off one. You drinking and shit. Your favorite song come on, boy. You done performed the whole song to her ass and played it back 2-3 times and rapped it to her again. You done put on the whole concert. On everything. Nigga done put on the whole concert in the car. Straight up. Yeah, that shit crazy though, man. Yeah, hold on, let me finish this little video. I still ain't seen it. Buddy got them Yeezy slides on in 2013. Stop fucking playing with game. Bro got them Yeezy slides on a bet. He did. Nigga can't say you can't get anything in jail. Bro got on some Jordan 14s that niggas probably want today because I want them. They white and black. You know what I'm saying? And he got on the Yeezy slides. And they in there with money gambling in jail. Like it's a music video. And they recording with a 4K camera in 2014 before 4K came out. These niggas got everything. Look like they got real dice too. You know, we had to make dice. Well, one of my people, I ain't know how to make them, but my people made dice out of tissue, soap. Or was it tissue and soap? Yeah, tissue and soap and an ink pen. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, they was 2 perfect dice, bro. Bitches rolled perfect. They was hard. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches worked perfect. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Motherfucker made that shit out of soap, paper, and an ink pen. And that's how we was playing dice up in that motherfucker. He even made chess pieces. And this before I knew how to play chess. I know how to play chess now. But he made chess pieces. They was in there playing chess with that shit. I wish I knew how to play chess then. Look at Buddy, he got the motherfucker busted and disgusted on this shit. He the only nigga up in there. He got thong toes on. Buddy got thong toes on. He tweaking. He got the socks on. At least he ain't violating without the sock. But that boy got the thong toe sandals on. Yeah, they done slapped him around up in that bitch couple times. Put on these thong toes. Now he got some money. They probably cool. Probably all he can get. But they keep zooming in on them sandals though. See, let me see. Oh, damn, they caught him. They keep zooming in on them sandals, nigga. They know them joints. Look at them bitches. Yeezy slides, 800 a pair. Stop playing with them. Jesus walk, God show me the way. The devil trying to break me down. They say he tweaking off that crack. His ass off that yo. All he know is nigga, I'm finna rob one of you niggas for another hit. He's stealing something so he can hit that hard. He over there stupid. Man, bro, like who think of this shit? Who even think like I'm gonna get some crack in this motherfucker and sell crack? The dope fiends ain't got no fucking money. Most of them. So what is they gonna do to how they gonna pay you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like that can't be a legit hustle for real, like in there. And what I mean by legit is like a smart hustle to where you know they making a lot of money. You say, but on God, I don't think they built President. Come on. Yeah, they even getting them in the county jail. The last time I was in the county, they didn't have Jordans, but they had some nice Nikes. Yeah, you can buy Nikes, Reeboks, all that shit from the commissary thing. Then motherfuckers be wanting them. I ain't gonna lie, if I was in jail, I just want the comfortable shoes that don't slip. So if I get into it, my shit ain't slipping everywhere. I don't give a fuck how they look. Only time I'll probably get me a good pair of shoes is on picture day or something, when I got like a chick coming to visit me or some shit like that. I get a pair just for that and only wear them on them days when I'm getting a visit or I'm taking pictures or some shit. Other than that, nigga, give me them Anne Frank 2000s that fit, that's comfortable as hell, and they only $20. Give me them bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be, I ain't in here trying to impress nobody. Not nobody in here anyway. No, he out there, yo. So he feeling good, like he's scratching and shit. That boy ready for that next hit. Hey, this is what you call, though, making something out of nothing. Even though they all locked up, you would expect for them to be in that bitch sad. Now they probably, you know, after this video got released, they was in that bitch sad because they took all these privileges, I'm sure. But nigga, you know, at this point, they in that bitch like making the best out of bad situation. But he got a chain on and everything. I done seen people with chain. I don't think they can take your chain if it's religious. Any religious type of shit. Look at that shit. And he pointed at a motherfucker. Boy. Look at that shit. Oh, he masked up. He fake robbing the dice game. Man. Listen, bro. How? Somebody tell me how. Please. I'm only gonna guess somebody rolled by and threw it over the fence or something. Or they did a horrible job of searching. But they walked through metal. How, bro? Look how big that gun is, bro. He couldn't have put that man put that bit where the sun don't shine. If he put that motherfucker where the sun don't shine, bro, fucked up on everything. that man take him 1.2 seconds to do it every time. If that bitch got in there like that. You feel me? This man got a whole big ass blicky in prison, in jail. Not no deuce, not no Derringer, not no 25, not even a 38. That man look like he got a 9 in that thing. It look like a 9 or bigger.
I'm talking about jacking the dice game, man. He's jacking the dice game, man. He's jacking the dice game, man.
Look, bullets in that bitch. Hey, listen though. Now look. Now I know I've been talking shit. Y'all noticed he robbed everybody but the nigga with the Yeezy slides on. Nigga with the Yeezy slides ain't to be played with, I'm telling you. He robbed everybody but the nigga with the Yeezy slides on. Nigga with the Yeezy slides just stepped back. He probably set it up. That man in Jack the Dice game, Yeezy slide dude, man. He snatched that shit, dropped that shit. Let me get that fat man. Well, Yeezy slides and walked and dipped off. They got real bullets in that thing, bro. They literally can take over the prison right now. I'm pretty sure the prison guards can't even have no gun on them when they close to the inmates because they scared that the inmates might take it from them. So when they get past a certain point, they got to turn over their firearm. They might have mace or some shit like that, but what that's gonna do against a pistol? Do you know what the type of hell they can cause up in that motherfucker with just that one gun? Boy, they gotta fire the whole jail cell from the bailiffs. I mean, I keep saying the bailiffs, everybody, the motherfucking the guards, the motherfucking what's the name of the dude who run the jail, the warden, all them. Hey, Yeezy Slides gotta be the plug, bro. You see he the only one that ain't get robbed. He and that bitch stepping on the money. Every time he step on the money, he win. You know what I'm saying? He had the most money in his hand, so he should have been the first target. You know what I mean? Ain't really no reason to not rob him. He was winning most of the money. He had most of the money. Why they ain't rob him? Cause he ain't to be played with, bro. Bro got the Yeezy Slides on. They came out in 2021 and 2013. That's that dude. Tell you, he probably sent the hit.
It looks bad. It looks like that.
Let him see the shell. Let him know his ass.
That's the Glock 40.
Glock 40. That's what he said is a Glock 40. Man, look. And is them hollow? Look like they might be hollow in this bitch. But how dumb can you be to even do that though? You got to be one dumbass nigga to have a strap up in there and show it to somebody. On camera. Like, bruh, what is your motive? It's only men in there, so you only can impress men. Why are you doing that? Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, nigga, you off something, dope and dog food. If somebody would have got popped with that motherfucker, they would have spent that story like, oh, they took a guard gun.
Came in Jackie, I got $1 left. I can give me something with this. My kids go give me
He said they can't go get him a Heineken. They got burr up in that motherfucker. Look at that shit, bro. These motherfuckers got burr, bro. I'm done. Bro, they got burr. Kiss my ass, man. They in there with burr. What, boy, I wouldn't be surprised if they ass pulled out in the goddamn. I'm gonna keep it real. If I was up in that motherfucker, the only thing I'd be in that bitch willing to get caught with is a motherfucking TV and an Xbox. And if a thing got the internet, I need the code to the internet or a motherfucking or a little Wi-Fi box, or turn your cell phone on. Let me use that. Well, I'm talking about, nigga, I promise you, if I got, and I don't me knock on some wood, I got my brush right here. If I got some time, like 5 years, 10 years, some shit like that, that shit'd be so easy to do it with Xbox Live. If y'all ain't got Xbox Live, then I don't know how to explain it. But bro, with Xbox Live, now I'll be doing that shit standing on my hands, on my head. You know what I'm saying? It would be nothing to a pimp. Shout out to Oracle Beta Wick and Vixen with the $3 super sticker, man. You know, she stay going ham on it. You dig? #1 supporter when it comes to it. You feel me? #1 supporter, period. Stop playing with them. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you rob a motherfucker, and it's like you can't even do shit though. Like, bro, yeah, okay, I guess you can if they up in there and they ain't on no snitch shit. But like, if you got a gun, you can't go to sleep, cause I'm on your ass once you go to sleep, and you can't sleep with that motherfucker. Once you gotta put that bitch in that hiding spot, you can't hide it somewhere where we can't find it unless it's in your cell and you keeping your cell on lock and you got people around you. But bro, how the fuck can you have a gun up in that motherfucker and don't nobody wanna gang up on you? Like, nigga, bro, I wouldn't even feel comfortable, man. I'd be up in that bitch like, bro, we got to get that gun from Buddy. Nigga done robbed me 3 times this week. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, depending on what he in there for, you gon' believe him. You feel me? Like, if he in that bitch for murder or something already, where you know he ain't gonna get out anyway, or he on death row, you probably wouldn't be on death row, because then, I mean, the people that he in there with would be on death row. So I'm gonna say if he in there for murder or something, or he got 40, 50 years, he don't give you can't test no nigga like that. Nigga pull a gun out on you, and he got 40, 50 years, and you talking about some shooting. Pop! Okay, nigga, what they gonna do? Add another 40? I wasn't getting out this bitch anyway. Oracle Beta Wick and Vixen with another $10 super sticker. Double salute to my dog. For sure. Big dog business. Hey, yeah, that Xbox definitely take you away from the world, bro. I guarantee you, like if they put that in prison, a lot of people it'll be way better behavior. Motherfuckers might get into it over the game sometime, but it's gonna be it's gonna be um it's gonna be a lot easier and a lot better on people up in there. You feel me? Like motherfuckers will be able to survive that shit and not be in there complaining about too much. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you can play online. So shit, you know, it's just crazy, man. We gotta get his ass out the way. Like that'll be, nigga, you got a gun up in here, bro, a 40, and you got hella bullets. We got to get his ass out the way or get that gun out his hand. On everything. We gotta gang up on this nigga, bro. For real. Cause if he can wake up one day, feel like fuck it, and just get to popping people. If it's, I don't know how many, it probably was a 16 round clip, maybe 15, 16 round clip, so he can hit 15, 16 people. And you really ain't gonna have to do that. He gonna hit the first motherfucker. Everybody else gonna go dip. Everybody else getting low. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just crazy, bro. Like the fact that this man they got bird. Like I don't know if I'm shocked more about a gun or the bird. And they pulled out more than one, like tall cans. These boys up in that bitch. Somebody is somebody up in that motherfucker getting paid. The one of them workers up in that motherfucker, when he leave that job, he pulling up to a big ass house, a nice ass car, with jewelry on, all that shit. Unless he playing it smart and he just staying low key. But best believe, buddy up in that motherfucker, tee the fuck up like his life, nigga, cause you have to pay me some big. Man, boy, you want a gun? Nigga, I need 10,000. I need 10K. You want me to sneak you a strap up in here? I need motherfucking 1,000 a week. If you want me to, and not only 10K to sneak the gun, I need $1,000 a week after that to make sure, you know, to give you the heads up if somebody comes try to, if they about to raid that bitch. Make like 1,000 a week. Do a kingpin on the street, that ain't shit to you. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 a week, and I'll let you know when they coming. You know what I'm saying? Shit, cause you don't want them to get caught no way, cause he might tell on you just to get less time. You gotta think, motherfuckers don't care about telling on the police or the bailiffs or nothing. A hood nigga, street nigga that say he don't snitch, they'll snitch on the police quick as hell. Trust me. That shit don't apply to them when it come to police. And I don't think it do. Like I feel like if only way I call a snitch or somebody a snitch for snitching on the police is if him and that police was doing business together and he got caught and he snitched on the police like that. If you and that police was doing business like on some street shit like y'all, like he was looking out and he was loyal to you, know, he was bringing, he'd probably go pull somebody over, take they pack, cause this shit happens where I'm from now. Pull somebody over, take they pack, come sell it to you for the low, you know what I'm saying? And y'all was rocking like that, and then you told on him to get out of some trouble, then I look at you as a snitch because nigga you had the best. That's like nigga you got nigga that's like the best thing you can hope for. Shit, nigga, you can't get no better friend than that. You got a police that's on your team that's willing to, you know, do whatever. Shit, you can have a plug you don't like, plug that play you. One of them play with somebody play with you. Hey man, bring me a 10 piece. Fuck, bring me a 20 piece, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when he come up this street, pull his ass over. Or matter of fact, don't even pull him over on this street. Wait till he, you know what I'm saying? About to turn on my street or something. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just tell him, hey man, look, I'm gonna look out for you, man. I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna throw this shit away. I'm gonna tell him I found this shit. Get your ass out of here and don't come back around here. Them boys be looking like I just got blessed. They go telling their homies, boy, I just got plugged, man. That man just called me with 20 pounds. Man, he let me go, man. He said he gonna give me a break, bro. It's a sign from God. I gotta get my life straight. Whole time he just made it come up. He finna go sell that 20 pack for 10 grand. And dude, they bought it for 10 grand. Gonna make about 30. You know what I'm saying? So shit. That shit like, you know what I mean? That shit just, it's just how it be. Yeah, nah, I ain't waiting on him. Not with no strap. You got a strap, bro? We gotta formulate a plot. Formulate a plot, get his ass off the block. Their ass in there popping Budweiser. Look at, he got, that must be Yeezy slides right there. He didn't tell you, he got 2 birds. That must be Yeezy slides. Look who that is. There's somebody. They got the lookout boy. Look at them. They got more birds.
Young alcohol. Young. 17 years old. 17.
Damn, so they gonna get charged with giving liquor to a minor. He's 17 up in that bitch. Damn. They done charge him as an adult, man. This shit sad as a motherfucker, bro. Like, the shit just overly sad. You feel me? Like, I just can't understand how these boys be in jail happy. Like, I mean, I get it, you know what I'm saying? You want to try to make the best out of a bad situation, but if I got a cell phone in jail, every time I go live, I'm gonna be trying to tell motherfuckers, look, bro, don't come at the business, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be up in here acting like, oh, jail ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around, start a YouTube channel or some shit, and you know, get paid. Remy, shut your ass up. Damn, why you so loud? Yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me get this though. Let this shit play. Shut up. And their ass up in there with Gregs, Bears, guns, Yeezys, Jordans. You would think this would be a fake video. This shit really should be. They got bikes. They ass in that bitch with everything. Look at him. He happy. He tweaked.
It's all been on my tongue. It's gone. It's gone. Damn, man.
What the fuck is, bruh? Man, y'all seeing this shit, bro? These man got everything, man, and some more shit. You hear me?
This is what we call private.
You got the burner phones. You talking about chicken and shrimp fried rice? What is? I'm trying to see. Is this can't be no documentary. This got to be like some jailhouse shit. But Buddy pulled out the flip phone. This ain't look like this being recorded off no flip phone. They got a real phone, whoever recording. Or he got a camera. But if he got a camera, then how the hell he upload it without a computer? I'm just telling you, this shit just crazy. All the way around. Bruh. Is this shit shocking to what? I feel like motherfuckers just looking at this shit like it's a regular old day. Some people probably don't even believe it. This shit real though. I remember seeing it back then. It was all over the news.
I know, I wish we did have some. I sure wish we did.
The whole damn bottle of water trying to splash it on somebody. Tweaking. $3 water too. My bad, I have to get somebody up out of here. And they be having everything in jail on everything, I swear. Shut up, Remy. I don't want to hear that shit. There go the weed. They finna roll them up a ski weed. Hey, them joints be little as hell in jail, don't it? Motherfucking J's. Little than a bit. I don't know why my lighting won't show right, bro. So, and when I try to touch it, it goes out. Let's see what they finna say at the end of this bitch. I'm trying to make this bigger. That man snorting. Oh man, they up in that bitch with the motherfucker. They got a motherfucking a whole do-it-yourself junkie kit, bro. They snorting, drinking, shooting. They got guns, hair. Man, they got everything in that bitch. Go use the bathroom. Go, barking and shit. Take care of something out there, boy. Gotta get it done. And they got everything, bro. What is the, bruh? You can't blame, motherfucker can't blame the prisoners. Prisoners just trying to motherfucking do whatever they can to get by. Hey, I guarantee you, like, that'll start some motherfuckers that don't even do drugs up in there. Like some motherfuckers who ain't strong-minded. They'll go up in that bitch and get the snorting, heroin, doing all type of shit because they in there stressed out trying to get away from the escape reality. Now they get out addicted to drugs because they was in that bitch trying to be a follower. You know what I'm saying? Scared to stand up and say they don't want nothing, or scared to stand up and say that ain't their forte, that ain't their cup of tea. They trying to look cool and shit. Now motherfuckers got them on some drugs that they ain't want to be on. I guarantee you, boy, it's how a lot of people, motherfuckers go to jail, come home, and be a whole different person. And motherfuckers like why and how, and this be how and why. On everything. Roll me up a blunt, because I ain't got time to be seeing them up. And what the fuck was that, a titty? Bro, what the fuck is that on his chest? Hey, what's that on Buddy's chest, man? That man, is that a nipple or an extra large nipple? Pause, man. I ain't trying to be looking at no man's chest or nothing like that, but that motherfucker look weird as hell. That's what that motherfucker snorting do. When you snort, you get motherfucking you get some motherfucking itty bitty titty. You become a part of the itty bitty titty committee. On everything. That shit look wild as a motherfucker, bruh. Bruh up in that bitch need to unsnort that shit and do some push-ups. You and that bitch trying to snort and you need to be doing push-ups. What the fuck is wrong with him? Let me see something, bruh. Unpause this tit. That man need to be doing some push-ups or something, don't it? He in there working out on his nose. He need to be working out on the motherfucker. Ah, bruh, that's his shit too. What the fuck is that? Maybe that's a lump or something. I don't know. Nope, we got two of them bitches. Hey, this shit ain't funny, bro. This man, that shit, hey, it ain't funny if it's a condition or nothing. I'm just laughing because instead of him using that bitch, going up in jail and doing push-ups, working out to try to get in better shape and be on point just in case somebody try you up in that motherfucker. You up in that motherfucker snorting yourself some titties. You snorting storing dope in your breast. Yes, that shit crazy, bro. That man should be in there doing 2,000 push-ups a day. Looking like that. Ain't no way you up in that motherfucker with man titties and you in around a bunch of men. I bet they be thumping this shit, slapping them, slap. You know how motherfuckers be in there playing with motherfuckers, fucking with them and shit, piss them off, thumping this shit, boing, slapping them motherfuckers. You always got that one dude, that extra comfortable ass nigga that be squeezing the motherfucking shit. He say he got 2 of them bitches. Hey, on everything, you know, I'm thinking it's like a little lump or something. I'm thinking he got like a little condition, you know, it might be a little lump. The breast cancer or some shit, you know what I'm saying? That man got 2 of them bitches, man. Them is official titties. That man had been to Dr. Miami. He went to the wrong part of Miami. And he got the nerve to be in that bitch snorting. What the fuck is you snorting? That shit brown. That's heroin. That gotta be H. He gotta be snorting that H. That boy off that motherfucking alphabet soup. Titties. Hey, you show how I be calling them. Give them titties. Boy got them tatas. Them tatanooskis. Boy got them titties. And that bitch snorting. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That shit went straight to his titty. And he talking shit like he just motherfucking rolled up some thunder from down under. Like he rolled up some real Zai or something. Ah, man, this man ain't finna snort off no Bible, bro. Hold on, bro. Bro. Buddy going to hell. Buddy going to hell in the handbasket with gasoline in that motherfucker. His ass in there snorting heroin off of Bible, bro. I don't care if it's a crossword puzzle or whatever kind of Bible it is. Your ass bogus, boy. You should have more respect. Even if you I don't know if he a Muslim or whatever he is. Obviously, you gotta be Christian or, you know, of a Christian background for him to have a Bible, because I don't think Muslims can have Bibles. If I'm not, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they really can have Bibles or supposed to have Bibles. And they ain't supposed to be doing none of this shit, snorting and doing all this, participating in all this fuckery. But Buddy really in this motherfucker about to snort off a Bible, bro. His ass is probably already in hell. This was 2013. And he said something about it too. So it ain't, somebody else called it out.
Go in the Bible book.
Why, bruh? You couldn't find nothing else? You couldn't get a piece of paper like Buddy had? You couldn't ask Buddy to use his paper? Why do you use the Bible to do your dirty work like that, bro? You gotta swear on the Bible when you go to prison and all that shit. None of that shit is gonna matter for him no more when he go to if he ever catch another case in this shit and he have to go back to prison, they gonna play this tape 100 times every time he try to say, you know, he changed and he swore on the Bible. Let's see what else he done on the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like the defense can eat him alive off this shit.
Bible book.
And like snort the heroin, that's how we rockin' OBG. Well, what the fuck is this shit? That's why I said, man, this 2013, I don't know how long ago, BG and them and all that. BG and them made that shit pop. They used to rap about snorting heroin. Doing heroin and all type of shit, bro. In my head, I'm looking like, huh? You bragging about being a clucker? Where they do that at? And Lil Wayne was one of my favorite rappers, but he wasn't doing it as much as the rest of them. It was like Turk, BG, and all that. Wayne used to just tell his story about how, he'll get on the line and go over his lines. Them songs like that. That's how he'll bring it. Them niggas used to be like shooting heroin in my vein and all. And they used to be saying crazy shit. I ain't even really believe that they was doing it either until after they came here. Like when I was young, they came here and did a show. And somebody had a video of Lil Wayne sitting outside, the room. He was sitting up against the wall, sitting on the floor with his back up against the wall and shit. And somebody asked him, why he ain't in the room or some shit. And he was like, shit, they in there tooting or doing something. They was in there, tooting. I think Birdman made him get out or some shit like that. Cause this was at the time when Lil Wayne was too young. Either that or he left on his own. But I think Birdman made him get out, because I think he ended up telling that story a little while later. People was interviewing him, kept asking him about it and shit, and he ended up talking about it. You can go look it up. I want to say he was either in St. Louis or whatever city I was in. Whatever it was at, I was in that city at the time. I remember going to that show. Man, all their ass hitting that shit, bro. Ain't none of them motherfuckers got their own brain. All of them. I'm talking about look like some of them looked like regular dudes, like street hustlers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Your boy with the easy slides on and all that with the gun. I'm thinking these some regular street niggas that's probably hustling. Man, it look like they passing that motherfucker like a collection plate in church or motherfucking blunt. They passing some H around like it's blunt on everything, bro. This shit beyond me. Hey, Fat Boy Jizzle, man, this shit is beyond me, bro. Oh, you almost in the A? Hell yeah, safe travels, man. Make sure you be safe travels. We got you. Yeah, Lil Wayne, that's my dog. You talking about Lil Wayne or BG now? Lil Wayne was my he was my GOAT. I used to tell people back when Juvenile had that song, huh? Oh, you the one with them Benz, huh? You the one with them Benz, huh? You was flirting with her little friends, huh? When he had that song, everybody thought Juvenile was the best rapper out of Hot Boys. I was saying Lil Wayne was the best back then. I asked my homies. You know what I'm saying? They used to always call me crazy, say I was tripping and shit. They used to say Juvenile the best. Then after that, I think they used to say BG or somebody or some shit like that. I used to be like, what? I'm like, man, Wayne colder than all them, and he young. I don't even think he was cussing that much back then, or at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember exactly, but I know he wasn't overly like just cussing because he was young as hell, like 13, 14, some shit like that. But he was killing all them verses, bro. Every time he got on the song with somebody, he had the best verse. That's when I pull up in that BEL, bubble out Lex, I'm on fire. Like then he ended up being the best rapper alive. That's what was crazy about it. I told them he better than all them, and he fuck around and be the best one day. Like I'm gonna have my homies, pop up in this one day. I don't even be not supporting, but I don't even be telling nobody about my stream because they gonna be like, what you doing being a YouTube? I don't care though, but it's just like, people your own city ain't gonna support you till they see some strangers support you. So I barely, like some of my people from the city, they'll see the shit and they'll come pop in and then they'll always show love, and I appreciate them, but I ain't promoted it myself on none of my pages like that to where I have all the people following me. One day I will, but I wanna already be off the ground so they won't, because that's the only way they support you. That's just my theory, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but that's my theory. They only want to support you when they see you got support from other people that don't know you or not from around there, so now they want to seem like, oh, I know him personally, and they want to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but shit, It's all bad for these guys. You gotta come over here, man. Look, bro. He just said you ain't gonna catch me. The man on camera said, man, you gotta come over here. We want the people to see. This shit is so weird to me, bro. Like, bro, do y'all know what y'all doing? You in jail with guns, heroin, all this shit on camera that's gonna get you an abundance of more time. Like, bro, so much more time that you're gonna be looking stupid, and they're gonna put you in a supermax prison because they see how you rocking in whatever. This can't be a supermax or a max prison. This gotta be like a whatever the first step is in the prisons, or the second, medium security, minimum or medium security prison. It's gotta be. It can't be a maximum security prison, and they doing all this shit. So all these people in this video, whenever they get popped off again, best believe they're gonna put them in a maximum security prison, and they gonna make them feel this shit, bro. They probably already did. Set an example for them. And I'm pretty sure I can find the video of what happened to the guys in jail with the gun, and it'll probably pull up, and it's gonna be all bad shit. You know what I'm saying? What I do with my gas? Guarantee you it's gonna be more bad shit than good. Hopefully some of them came out on top and they straight, but judge it off this shit. Once you get off that H, it's hard for a motherfucker to bounce back off that, bro. It's hard for you to bounce back off that H. That's why I don't understand. Like, motherfuckers on H will try fentanyl willingly because they know it's a stronger, like, bro. Trust me, it's hard to come back from that. I've seen very few people come back from that, from fucking with that heroin. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I swear they do. They just don't care. And it's crazy to me because they don't know what they don't know how much trouble they stand to get into. Look at this shit, man. Like, look, fuck. Even if they don't get in trouble via police, right? Okay, now let's just say some weird way the police don't see this and they don't get in trouble through the police. Boy, all your girls finna start cheating on you or leave you. Your niggas gonna probably be like, man, you know, they gonna damn near disown you. They might have something and fuck with you, you know, but your clout went down because you up in that bitch as a junkie, and you in jail where you supposed to be. You know, when motherfuckers in jail, people look at it as, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get out a better person. They might be out healthy. If they do their time right, they gonna come out smarter and healthier, you know what I'm saying? Or they gonna come out, you know what I'm saying, with a plan, looking, you know what I'm saying? It preserves, jail kind of preserves you, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? That's why if you look at somebody when they go to jail, when they get out, they either look, no matter if they did 10 years or whatever, when they get out, they either look younger or they look the same age, you know what I'm saying? Or it definitely don't, it definitely don't look like they just, you know what I mean? Like say a motherfucker do 15 years and y'all, and you know, it don't never look like they done that 15. It don't never look like they as old as they is. Like, jail preserves you. Like, I've seen that shit with my homies and friends. They get out and be looking younger than they did before they went in, because they done got in shape, they done got swole, and they been eating the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So even if they ain't eating healthy shit, when you eat the same shit over and over again, your body become accustomed to it, and the metabolism adjusts to it, and it knows, like, and it digests it a little easier. As long as you ain't just eating no bunch of bullshit, which in jail most motherfuckers do. You gotta think. Noodles, chips, cut up beef steaks, cheese, jalapenos if they got them. Motherfucker put you know, the seasoning from the motherfucking shit, burrito shell, refried beans, all that shit is what they throw into one pot and make a guap, or one bag and make a guap, and then they put it. They eat that shit on the burrito shell and eat it like that. You know, it's just that's the normal way of people cooking in there. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers then got creative and they be making all type of shit. Like when I was in there, I kept ordering. I ain't ordered nothing but chili. They had the little Hormel chili pouch with the beans and the meat and the chili. You know what I'm saying? Like the little plastic pouch that you can put in some warm water and heat up. Cause they ain't have no microwave. I had the Hormel chili pouch, the nacho cheese cup, the little yellow packs of jalapenos that you be finding at the gas stations when you want to make jalapenos. I mean, when you want to make a hot dog or whatever you want to make. They had the little yellow packs of them. Them bitches was like $2 or some shit too. And it was only like 10 of them bitches in there, like 5 or 6 jalapenos in there. But I used to always get the Doritos. You know what I'm saying? I used to get Doritos. Now I buy like a week's worth of that shit at a time, and that shit'd be like each meal to make them nachos the way I was making them. It cost me like $15 a meal. Niggas was looking at me like I was rich, bro. And I'm looking at them like, bro, this is nothing. This is nachos. I'm just making some nachos. Nigga, I'm spending what? $15, $20 a day. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? But you got people in there who's spending that a week. You know what I'm saying? $15, $20 lasts them a week. And it's just on my one snack. This ain't including my toiletries and phone cords and all that shit that I was using. You know what I'm saying? It's just on this one little bitty meal. When everybody used to make their guap, when the whole block used to come together and be like, hey, what y'all got in on this guap? Motherfucker put their pack of noodles in, put their refried beans in, put their motherfucking shit in. You know, I get them a pack of noodles because I ain't eat too much noodles. So I hate noodles cold. You literally had to cook the noodles by opening up the bag of noodles and, you know, running the water till they get warm and just put the warm water over the noodles until they get soft enough. Or let it sit. Like it wasn't no hot shit. Wasn't hot, nothing hot about nothing you ate in jail. You know, in the one I was in Jefferson County, which is where they send everybody from Cook County when they either got a court date that's far out, or they murderers, like killers that got a lot of time and ain't got a court date for a long time, or the judge or the Cook County might just be overcrowded and they'll send them to Jefferson County. And that's where I was locked up at. And I was locked up with all Chicago niggas, Mickey Cobras, GDs. I don't remember it being no BDs, but it was definitely GDs, Mickey Cobras, Latin Kings. It was down there with so many different gangs, and I'm like, damn, how y'all get in the same pod together? You know what I'm saying? They was like, shit, we all in here for murder or close to it. Everybody in here got murdered. So, why you in here? I'm like, shit, same shit. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing with my shit was self-defense. And I didn't even get charged with the murder. I got, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get charged with it. They, you know, I turned myself in. And, you know, they held me for 3 days and they ain't charged me. They told me, you know, the state is not gonna charge you. If the Supreme Court wanna charge you, you'll hear from them. And shit, that was that. You know, so that's why they keep putting me, every time I go to jail, they put me in the red jumpsuit and throw me in the murder block, Class A, whatever the Class 1 felony, the block with all the motherfuckers who already got 40, 50 years. And I'm in that bitch like, man, y'all got me in here with motherfuckers who ain't got shit to lose. Y'all trying to send me off. Motherfucker get into it with me, now I got to go hard on them. You know what I'm saying? And we end up doing something to each other and we get more time. But yeah, man. But I was only in there for like 2 weeks. Then my lawyer sent the paperwork through to show them that, you know, what the situation was, and they put me back in the regular block. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So when his chick seen him snorting this shit and he in jail and all that around a bunch of dudes, and you in there snorting and all that shit, boy, you lose all cool points. The girls don't want you no more. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't even just about him being fucked up in the head in jail and not being able to think properly, where in the place where you need your senses and all that shit to be able to think properly, but you and that bitch on camera snorting this shit. Look at you. What woman gonna want you after this? But another heroin head, another motherfucker who snort too, that you ain't gonna really want. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit crazy. So you look crazy no matter what, you lose. No matter what. That boy licked $1. He said, that's how bad I love it. But he got a whole zipper. Somebody done stabbed him or shot him already. $20 too. That boy licking off of 20. He must got a little pay up in there. That's how bad I love it. That's how bad I love this shit. He said that shit like it was good. That's how bad I love this shit. Shit is mind blowing to me, bro. His zipper look funny as hell. It look like he got a piece of his stomach missing or some shit. It don't even look like no, I don't know. Look at Buddy sitting on the ground, high as a bitch, titties everywhere. Wow, I tell that man, if you don't put some covers on, put a bra on them tits or something, cover them bitches up. He down that motherfucker, zoo tit. Dude got his hand on his hip like he, you know what I mean? This video just all bad. That shit nuts. Nuts and bolts. This shit nuts and bolts. Fuck nuts. This shit nuts and bolts. Inmate sneaks gun in jail. See a little bitty ass gun like this, you can understand. She can put that up her little cum. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. Getting that up in there, but the fact that you up in that motherfucker with a big ass 40 or whatever the fuck it was, that's beyond me. I know this boy ain't trying to climb through the ceiling. He sure the fuck did. Hell nah, he tried to climb through the ceiling on that ass. We're gonna Cook County right here. Inmate threatened hostage with weapon in Cook County jail. Most wanted escapes jail with wooden gun, 80 years old. Damn, man. Chicago Tribune, they be popping my ass too. I don't even pause. They always flag my shit. I want to watch that shit though. Okay. Fact, I'm just gonna
if I could describe
skim, skimmy, skim, man. I just want to see something. So at approximately 4:30 on July 28, 2016, 24-year-old Martin Alvarado and 27-year-old Cordero Stevenson took control of an area in the Cook County jail. Cordero? You sound familiar. Cordero. Sound familiar, like he one of the drill orders or somebody affiliated with a criminal investigation is ongoing. Video pertaining to graphic content. Damn, bro. He got Buddy sit there facing the people with a shank in his hand, a big ass shank at that. And he on his knees with his back turned, with a crazy motherfucker holding him hostage. And that's part of the plan where he said, you know what I'm saying, Buddy's scared as hell. But the rest of these inmates sitting behind there just watching the shit. I hope he don't stab him. Oh, he said threatens hostage. All right.
This is in reaction to what's going on.
This shit is beyond me. Metal eating Cook County jail inmate cost taxpayers. Metal eating. This kind of looked like the video where Vaughn said, where they said it looked like Vaughn, like he set the jail on fire. Shooting suspect says she brought an AR-15 to protect herself. I hope that's just for home. You need a handgun, baby, something that can get up quick. You need, I mean, AR-15 good too for home protection, but you need something that you can get out quicker than that. That shouldn't have been your first gun. With the game. Where is that shit at? I'm so sick of this dude right here. The Tampa Bay guy, he just been, he didn't, his fame and went to his head. He'd be up there rapping, wearing chains and putting on the jewelry of the people shit he took. Like, bruh, you doing too much. What's up with that mass shooting, man? That's fucked up what happened in that mass shooting too. I forgot about that shit. We supposed to talk about that. Buddy, y'all see how he was in there in Walmart shooting people, right? And he turned his gun on the white dude, and once he saw he was white, he apologized to him and proceeded to go shoot other black people. Man, that shit crazy. That shit is real deal, Holyfield, crazy. And his ass got took into custody without incident. They ain't shoot him or nothing. That shit beyond me, bro. Now they gonna act like he crazy when you can't be crazy because you was smart enough and coherent enough to see a white guy and apologize to him. That mean you in your right mind. You coherent than a motherfucker. You ain't mentally unstable if you can do that. So I don't want to hear nothing about that.
From Loyola Medical Center after running up a 3-month bill on the taxpayer tab to Cook County Stroger Hospital, where he continues to be treated under 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Metal running up their bills. I let my dog back in. His ass eating metal, bro.
In the one before, it's over $2 million.
X-rays obtained by the two investigators. X-rays obtained
over $2 million.
In the one before, it's over 2.
7 days a week guard by sheriff personnel.
Between this stay and the one before, it's over $2 million.
X-rays obtained by the two investigators show the disturbing problem of Cook County inmates eating any metal they can find. Sheriff's
Buddy say, we gonna find a way to make y'all ass suffer, nigga. $2 million. Say, do I watch Love After Lockup? No. What's your channel it come on? I'll try it out. Yeah, that shit hella sad, man. I don't know how he swallowed a nail, and that shit look like it's by his spine or something. Like it looked close to his spinal cord or lungs. I don't know what that is. If that's his neck or his spinal cord, stomach, and it's just showing his spinal cord. But it looked like it's close to a dangerous area. Oh, that's what's up. You made it back home? Yeah, that's what's up. Good shit.
says in particular Kathy continued his eating metal spree.
Eating metal spree. Niggas say fuck a kill spree. I'm finna go on an eating metal spree. Get everybody.
Even after
cost these motherfuckers millions of dollars. M's, taxpayers. Get off my car. Say that's off my car. Oh. He costing them M's of dollars. That's bad.
Transferred to area hospitals.
As opposed to fast-tracking this case and getting this case out of the system, getting him into a mental health facility, we have him in this legal limbo.
Damn. So they trying to put him in a mental hospital. That might be part of his plan though, because I think it's better. It's better. You know, it's like better treatment in the mental hospital. They treat you better. I heard. It might be a dub. Yeah. Somebody got a whole stuff throughout the year. Clanking your damn nails up against the floor. That man cost them M's, eating metal, trying to kill himself or something. Give me my gas. Yeah, man, I've seen it all, man. Motherfuckers eating metal to get up out of that motherfucking jam, bro. That shit just beyond me. You can't make this shit up. Say all black channel on Amazon. I bet. Zone 6, baby.
By 2016, Kathy had
Zone 6 be
19
lit.
of 20 metal-related surgeries, according to his mother, Lorraine Barb.
They probably saying that he wasn't voluntarily eating metal. They probably was making him, or they were putting it in his food. You know, they gonna twist it and turn it. And maybe he wasn't though, because I don't know. I can't see a motherfucker just voluntarily eating metal. But I wouldn't say if somebody was putting it in his food, it was coming from the kitchen. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? But then they don't just, unless he was a Muslim and they said he can't eat certain foods, and then they'll know who the food going to. But they don't really put your name on no tray. that shit get passed out the way it get passed out. Unless somebody who was passing it out put it in there, you know, afterwards. But shit, who ain't gonna feel that? Who ain't gonna feel no big ass metal screw? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna feel that screw, bro. How the fuck you even swallow that bitch? You had to put that shit in some bread and put it in your mouth and swallow it in a certain type of way for it not to scrape up your throat on the way down. So I don't understand how the hell he was eating metal and living. But you know, like I said, it's a lot of shit we ain't gonna understand.
So he swallowed screws and nails
and pieces of whatever fall off the benches, paint. He don't care.
She had said her son needed some.
And she probably told his ass, boy, you better start playing crazy in that motherfucker. You wanna get up out of there, start eating all type of shit. I'm gonna Google what you can eat. You eat that, hopefully you'll shit it out. Imagine if he shitted that nail out. That shit'll scratch his whole motherfucking shit up. That shit'll be horrible. I don't know. Just weird. All they worried about is costing taxpayers millions of dollars.
Other jail
cost
inmates have
taxpayers
also
millions of dollars by
swallowed
putting niggas in
unidentified
jail
metal.
left and right.
I heard Kathy was back in custody, hospitalized.
Metal from their rooms.
But, yeah, it's just sad. Ass in there. Eating metal, man. Shit. Nuts. Suspect shot by the police. And I ain't gonna lie, this nerve gun look good. That big, not that one, but the big one. One that's on the thing. That bitch look like 300 round drum. Let me see.
Try me again? Mm-hmm. Okay, shoot me. I dare you. Oh! Yeah! That's it! Yeah, one of
Yeah, that motherfucker right there. I want that bitch. That must be fake. He had to make that.
Oh! Oh yeah, here we go. Number one!
Oh man, you don't shoot that motherfucker. It was fake. I'm mad as hell. I even wasted my time watching. Gun mailed to jail, inmate found. Who mailed a gun? What the fuck? How you thought you was gonna get away with mailing somebody a gun? I gotta see that shit.
You like
Broward County it look like too? Florida. Like what, you can send people boxes and something? I know in one of these jails that's in Missouri, you can have home cooked food brought there. You can order pizza, you can order food and stuff like that, but you gotta feed everybody that's in your block. I guess so people won't get jealous or whatever. So if you order a pizza, you gotta make sure it's enough pizza that everybody that's in your block or in your pod can eat with you. You gotta feed everybody, right? I mean, intestines probably ripped apart if it made it that far.
Jeff Lennox has the latest details on how the gun surfaced.
No weapons beyond this point.
They really said that you had to say that, bro. We know that. No weapons for regular people. Y'all still got weapons. I hate when I break a blunt down and get it ready and then get back still because I take too long. Took too long. This bitch like a cardboard. I don't feel like rolling no backwood though. Even though I got them special edition, I got the Russian creams too though. Hold on, I can't even see this shit. You got them Russian cream, what you mean, ready for about anything. And them 002 woods, man. And a real box, man. Say bring me a box of woods. And what they mean, man, $20 for your fucking woods. I don't feel like rolling no wood. So, Swisher it is. Let's see what the hell they talking about on this shit.
There are several signs around the Brevard County Jail that make this very clear. But we first reported earlier today that a gun, a loaded gun, did make it beyond this point.
Where that sundress at? It's sundress season 2, boy. Them sundresses about to be out. I should start selling them, man. Selling them sundresses with the wolf on the front part with a cat though. Wolf pack suit, whatever you call it. What they call it? Damn, sundress. Had them motherfuckers hugging that ass. Sundress models and
on the
like
other
that.
side of this barbed wire fence on Friday.
Brevard County,
Who's
not
thinking
Broward.
by Brevard County Corrections deputy kept the loaded gun from getting into the hands of a dangerous.
So good thinking. What the fuck? It's a good thinking, nigga. It's a big ass gun in the
Kept the loaded gun from getting. Quick thinking though by a Brevard County Corrections deputy kept the loaded gun beyond this point on the other side of this barbed wire fence on Friday. Quick thinking, though, by a Brevard County is very clear, but we first reported earlier today that a gun, a loaded gun, did make it beyond this point on the other side of this barbed wire fence on Friday.
So they didn't mail it?
Quick thinking, though, by a Brevard County Corrections deputy kept the loaded gun from getting into the hands of a dangerous criminal. The deputy found the loaded Derringer pistol while screening packages at the jail on Friday. In a news release to West 2 News, Sheriff Jack Parker says, quote, the weapon was concealed in a big package labeled as privileged and legal communications and addressed to a dangerous inmate.
Oh, so you can't, supposedly they're not supposed to be able to open lawyer shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why they put what they put on there. But, shit, they don't get no damn. They'll motherfucking open up whatever the hell they want to and resell that shit up like it never been open. Or they'll give it to you open up to let you know they looked in it. But, yeah, I see how they did it, because you can send people books to my knowledge, so they probably sent the thick book, cut out some pages and put it in there. Some shit like that. Only thing that probably got them popped off that it was going to a dangerous inmate. The inmate probably was known for certain shit, and he probably looked at it like, let me see, he don't really get shit sent to him, let me see what's up. Being nosy. He definitely probably gonna use that bitch to break up out of there. Chick sent it. Baby, I need your help breaking that on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. Y'all remember, anybody seen that Bonnie and Clyde movie when Bonnie brought Clyde that pistol to the jail? Snuck him a pistol in there, that's how he broke out.
Dangerous inmate on the other side of these windows never got hold of the loaded weapon, and now it's under lock and key with the sheriff's office. The investigation into all of this has already identified several people who were involved.
Yeah, several people involved.
In sending that loaded weapon here to the Brevard County Jail, the sheriff's...
I'm gonna say whoever sent it, the person who was supposed to receive it, and it says several, so that means one more person. Maybe somebody else dropped it off at the post office, so they probably went back and got that footage too. But you know, if they dropped it off at the post office, all they gotta do is say, I ain't know what was in that motherfucker. but that's too much like right. So they probably gonna snitch, even though they ain't got to. Okay, she told me to mail the gun off and just take it there, drop it off, and pay me $300 to do it. I needed the money. Bro, all you had to do was say a motherfucker sent me to drop off a package. Would have saved yourself a lot of trouble. You ain't got to show up in court. You ain't got to worry about none of that. And you probably won't even get questioned past that shit. You ain't know what was in that motherfucker. Motherfucker asked me to swing by and drop a package off at the post office. I did it. I ain't even look at the name on the motherfucker. You did? But like I said, they go back. All them phone conversations, that's why they say this phone call is subject to monitoring. They record every phone call, and if they feel like they missed something, they go back and listen to them.
Office not giving out any further comment until arrests are made in the case. We'll keep you posted. Reporting at the Brevard County Jail in Sharps.
Yeah. Goddamn dumb. Let me see if I can find Buddy. Gunna look like one of them dudes at the first 48 table when they put their hands inside their shirt. You know what they say when people do that? That mean they finna tell. Motherfucker put their hands inside their shirt like they cold, or go like this and put their arms inside like that. Most people I saw do that on first 48 end up telling. Yes, sir. Sundresses my favorites too for y'all, for them females to wear. Love to see y'all in them sundresses. Ladies, send me sundress pics to my IG. I rate them, or I privately rate them. You want me to publicly rate them? I'll publicly rate them, but if you privately rate them. If you want to make my day, send me a sundress picture or something. You understand me? Swish a kisser, you already know that. You already know how that go. Get it. I'll be flame it up. Gunna lawyer was talking some decent shit though. Hello?
What up?
What up?
Head your way, bro.
Alright. Yeah, so this Gunna court date. Gunna look sick. Buddy, lawyer sound decent. I thought they had the same lawyer. I think they did. Maybe they made him change, but I told y'all Gunna would get a different lawyer eventually. They got the same judge though, Judge Wolf.
Kitchens, and Mr. Kitchens, again, I'm Judge Wolf.
Kitchens is Gunna. Definitely. They go to Hootie Mac to send them sundresses. Sundress pictures. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram. Make sure y'all follow Bay Oracle on Instagram. You know what I mean? Check out her page. You'll love it. Trust me on that. You won't be mad. Follow the whole rest of the gang too. So let's check out Gunna court date.
This is a calendar to let you know what's going on with your case. There are a few issues that we might take up. I want to remind you that you're presumed innocent. You have the right to remain silent.
Gunna eyes look swole, like he ain't had no sleep, or he been crying, you know. I know Gunna probably thought I'm finna get out on, I'm gonna get a bond today. He might have, if he been watching closely how the feds how the police operate with RICO cases, you're not getting, you wasn't gonna get no bond unless you like prove some real like reason for you to have one. But for the most part, you're not getting no bond.
And you have a right to a lawyer. Your lawyer, Mr. Samuel, as well as Mr. Garland, they're on the call.
So he got two lawyers. Smart move. They're gonna be fighting this case for a minute unless they cop out. But this gonna be some like a couple year process. Young Thug and Gunna maybe get out before Young Thug, but that's if the evidence that we know that they got on them is you know all they got on them. Like I'm assuming that since Gunna is mentioning in his indictment, it's some text messages, it's something on him that they ain't told us yet. You know what I'm saying? Conversations, something. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but they gotta have some on Gunna because he ain't had nothing but a fucking driving with illegal intent and possession of weed less than 30 gram charge. And Thug took all the other charges on some real nigga shit. And shit, they still got Gunna up in there for a conspiracy. So he must have been doing something he must have got caught doing something, whether it was just him bullshitting. Somebody probably called him from jail and he probably was like, man, you know, you gang, man, you know, whenever you gang, you family, you know, you get supported, man. So, you know, you always got my support, man. I ain't gonna never let you go without one. You part of the gang, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna look out for each other. That's all Gunna probably got a phone conversation with somebody in jail telling him to look out for him. Hey, could you look out for my mama? Could you look out for my, you know, baby mama? Or could you look out for my bail? And Gunna probably say, man, you know, man, you YSL, man, you family, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And that's enough right there to put him in there in the RICO because they making it seem like he's you know, helping out with them in their crime situations with money. So the Atlanta rapper Gunna mugshot was released following his arrest this week, where she's seen wearing a black hoodie by brand La Ropa. Now sales for the sweatshirts have surged. Did they? That's crazy. I gotta check it out. I ain't even noticed. Yeah, I think Thug gonna be gone for at least a good 15 to 20. I think Thug gonna get because he just got so many other cases that he thought he beat, but they appealed them cases. They appealed the situations. Like I said, when he got pulled over in that 600 Benz, and if y'all go listen to Beat the Trial or Take It to Trial, it's either that or Gunna got a song with somebody else that's happened after that 2018 arrest where he started mentioning the FN, all the shit that they got pulled over with, he started mentioning it, and he said something about he got tents, he got dark tents, they dark something about, I don't know, I know he said something about, he mentioned his tent in the song, to where you know he talking about that situation, or he taunting the police about it or whatever. And you know, they saying it like they beat the case. Basically, that's what they thought. I guess they did, because they say they beat the case because the prosecution failed to present evidence of a reason to pull them over and search them. Mind you, Gunna was driving. He got a ticket for illegal tent. Everybody in the world knows illegal tent is a reason for the police to pull you over. If they see you got a legal tent, they can pull you over and give you a ticket for it and tell you to remove it, get it removed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So why couldn't the prosecution just say we pulled them over because of the tent? Because the police told them, nah, let this shit ride. We investigating them. We don't want to throw no red flags out there. So we're gonna drop this case and we'll appeal it once we're done with this investigation, and we'll charge them back with it. And that's what happened. That investigation been appealed, so now the case they thought they beat is no longer beat. They gotta face it. That's fucked up. They thought they beat that shit, and shit, I thought they beat it, shit. But yeah, bro, they gotta fight that bitch again. This time they ain't gonna, you know, like I said, dude name crossed out on that motherfucker. Whoever the first guy is, his name crossed out on it, so whited out. So ain't no telling if he you know, ain't no telling if he told or not. Which I don't see why they would cross his name out, because it's easy to look up the report and find whose name it is, or the Gunna and Thug and them gonna know who else is with them. But it's crazy, bro. Like you asked me, wicked. Yes, sir. Big yikes. Welcome to the Hootie Mac show. You already know that. So they wanna get them for something big. Oh yeah. I feel like they got them already on you know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't have went forward. They wouldn't have went on ahead and made the arrested thing happen. If they don't got Gunna on something big, they probably got him talking, putting out a hit, or allegedly putting out a hit, because he probably was just talking shit. And they took it literal, kind of like they did some of Young Thug conversations. I can tell Young Thug was just bullshit, and they took his shit literal. You know what I'm saying? And Young Thug also rented a car in 2014 that was used in the murder of one of YF and Lucci people. So they got Thug on enough shit. You know what I'm saying? They got enough shit on Thug to where they're gonna force him to cop out, or if he fight it, he's gonna end up getting a crazy amount of time. Now, if he's smart, I don't even know if this is a smart thing to do. It's about what the lawyer suggests, but maybe he could go ahead and take it to trial, and if he do lose it, and they give him a lot of time, he can appeal it, and maybe win the appeal, and then take a plea deal in, you know what I'm saying? Or he could just take a deal out the gate and get that shit over with, because I don't think it ain't no beating this shit. Like to beat this shit, you're gonna have to have like, it's gonna have to be something, bro, that's just undeniable that you been capping. You know what I'm saying? Like that you really not like that, and there's too much shit on you to find that. Because you can go look up Young Thug interviews, you can go look up, I mean, he say a lot of real shit in his interviews, but you can go look up some Young Thug shit and find him saying some shit that'll get you, you know, locked up or looked at in a funny way by the police. A lot of things Thug said been taken out of context, or jokes, things taken seriously. Exactly, bro. Like when he was on the phone with his homeboy, they put this out there. He was on the phone with his homeboy. His homeboy was talking about, I guess, one of the ops or whatever, he might have just been saying, man, I saw your boy today. Who? Lucci. or Lucci homie or whatever. I seen your homie today. You know what I'm saying? That man ain't want to look me in my eyes. And Thug said, you ain't beat him up or shoot him or nothing. On some probably joking shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably just talking shit. And they took that shit literal. They took that as Gunna chastising a gang member for not shooting or beating up a rival gang member. That's how they portraying that shit. And that shit is so fucked up, bro. Cause I know Gunna ain't mean nothing by that. But how can he prove he didn't mean nothing by it when he's saying it in his own word, out his own mouth? That's why I say this shit gonna be hard for them to beat. But you know, like anything possible. Hopefully he got, you know, enough shit to where he can keep himself out of jail, man.
Doing all this remotely because of COVID. So we also have the prosecutor on the case, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, if I can begin with you, sir. From the state's perspective, this is a little bit different because the case has been indicted. What is the state asking the court to do with your case today?
The state's position is that because this is a direct indictment, jurisdiction will lie with the Superior Court Judge, the Honorable Judge Landon. I believe has been assigned to the case.
Okay, and I did see that on Odyssey. It looks like Judge Landell, who is an elected Superior Court judge, was assigned the case. So, Mr. Smith, is it your position that probable cause has been established by the indictment?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. And the other issue that often comes up with these first appearance calendars is bond. And so do I understand you that you're asking Judge Landell to take up any bond issues?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Let me hear from Mr. Samuel on both issues, the PC and the bond. Anything you would like to add, sir?
I think that's Gunna lawyer.
Nothing to add on the probable cause. Obviously, the indictment's been returned, so we can't challenge probable cause. We do believe that you have current jurisdiction to consider bond. This is a case in which Mr. Kitchens is, I'm sure you haven't had time to read through the indictment in this case, but the allegations, just reading the indictment itself and nothing more, it is so clear that he is entitled. There are, in essence, 2 traffic offenses, not trafficking, but motor vehicle traffic offenses that are alleged. I represented him in one of those cases, and he was found guilty of a window tint violation. That's the RICO allegation with regard to 4 or 5 of the paragraphs of the RICO indictment. The other one claims that he was speeding and got a speeding ticket. Actually wasn't even a driver. And someone in another car had a gun. With regard to, and the only other allegations in the RICO indictment involves lyrics for some of his songs, some of which are some of the most internationally famous songs right now. Top songs on Billboard, #1 albums in the country, and the prosecution has indicted him, alleging those lyrics as being part of the reasons why he's guilty of a RICO case. He voluntarily surrendered yesterday. He wasn't picked up. We called the sheriff, said, we're coming down. We know the indictment was just returned. I talked to the DA, Mr. Geary, told him we were coming down. Nobody had to go pick him up. He poses no risk of flight at all. He's been born and raised in Georgia. Been here his whole time. His mother is sitting across the table.
He talking good.
And poses no risk. He voluntarily surrendered yesterday.
Voluntary surrender.
We called the sheriff, said we're coming down. We know the indictment was just returned. I talked to the DA, Mr. Geary, told him we were coming down. Nobody had to go pick him up. He poses no risk of flight at all. He's been born and raised in Georgia. Been here his whole time. His mother is sitting across the table from me here in my office. And he has no felony convictions of any kind. We're sitting here in jail at this point.
I never had a felony. He should have had a gun card.
Involving 2 motor vehicle offenses plus lyrics. And that is it, Your Honor. And they have to wait for however many weeks
to
get on the calendar. Judge Glanville.
Wasn't supposed to let nobody ride with you with no illegal guns.
In this case.
When you got legal ones.
And You know, I think you have concurrent jurisdiction. I've had plenty of cases where magistrates have set bond in cases. This isn't a case in which the magistrate lacks jurisdiction to set bonds. Not one of the 7 deadly sins.
May I ask a question? And I apologize for cutting you off.
What do you say about the jurisdiction?
I want to just
You
deal
say
with
this
that
isn't a case where some
first.
So,
May I ask a question?
You know, I think you have concurrent jurisdiction. I've had plenty of cases where magistrates have set bond in cases. This isn't a case in which the magistrate lacks jurisdiction to set bonds. Not one of the
so he's
7.
basically trying to shoot down all the reasons why they wouldn't set him a bond. All the reasons why, all the excuses that they would use to not give him a bond, he's telling them, you know, like, this could happen. This has happened before. You know, you got the right to set, you got the, you know, you got the power to set a bond. So don't act like it's out of your hands. Understandable.
Deadly sins.
May I ask a question? And I apologize for cutting you off.
Like a motherfucker, bro. I would, man, I'm telling you, bro, the street life would be the last thing I'm promoting. If I get a chance to better my life and be a legal millionaire, making good legal money, I'm not doing nothing to fuck that up.
Is there,
Whoever's talking.
you're saying that you would rather Judge Glanville
Nothing.
hear the bond, correct?
Nothing serious. I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I might catch me riding around smoking weed or something. Might get caught with a blicky or something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be doing no dumb shit.
Do you have any legal authority?
And if I'm a millionaire, shit, I probably ain't gonna get caught with that because I hire security. I ain't scared to hire security. I don't care what they say about me.
I can pull it for you, Judge. But again, with it already being assigned, I believe it's the jurisdiction of the Superior Court. But I can get that for you.
And is there, Mr. Samuel, I appreciate that. Mr. Samuel suggests that there's no court date scheduled before Judge Glanville. You might have said this earlier, but when was it indicted?
What was that talking in the background? I know whoever it is in the background, Gunna like, shut the fuck up. Sound like somebody, like, talking to somebody that's, like, they on the video call, talking to somebody in the background.
Okay, 2 days ago. Okay. And do you agree, Mr. Smith, that the indictment issue notwithstanding, that based on the charge that Mr. Kitchens was indicted for, that the magistrate court would have authority to set bond on that charge? You're just saying because the case has been indicted, it needs to go to Judge Glanville.
And has been assigned to Judge Glanville.
Right. And is there any word from Judge Glanville's office that they want to handle this and that they don't want this court to hear the bond issue?
I'm trying to get you to go.
Not that I'm aware of this time, Judge.
Okay.
And you're not aware of that either, Your Honor. Just
Okay. And so, you know, I just want to make sure, Mr. Smith and Mr. Samuel, that the court starts with the premise that I don't have authority to do anything.
I said nothing. I was trying to think of
unless
somebody
the law
right.
expressly allows the court to do it. And I'm just a little concerned, Mr. Smith, where you say, and I respect your position,
Say what?
that because the case has been indicted and assigned to Judge Glanville, that would remove jurisdiction. And you said that there's authority for that. I can do one of two things. I can either just say, in the court's discretion, I'll move it on to Judge Glanville and let him hear bond.
Unless you
But the
feel
court is
like,
a little
unless you
concerned there's no court date scheduled for that. Or I would need some kind of authority from the state
it's a training
indicating, or some indication from Judge Glanville's office that they would prefer to handle the bond.
It's a Chinese play up around the corner.
It is
probably
a
St. Paul or two.
Conspiracy to violate RICO charge, it's one count.
I don't like them people.
So, what's the state's position on that? Do you have any authority for the court?
Doing all type of shit, trying to go viral. That's cool. Awesome.
Yes, of course. And I don't want to rush you. I don't want to rush you.
I'm going to get the relevant authority for you to show that it's within the jurisdiction of the Superior Court. Oh, okay. And Mr. Smith, you can check your email. I'll send you a copy of the delegating order.
And for everybody here for the 11:30 calendar, we'll get started soon. I appreciate everybody's patience. We'll resolve this case one way or the other in the next several minutes.
Your Honor, I just want to clarify that which case are we dealing with right now?
It's position 14 on the first appearance warrant calendar. It's 22 SC 182273.
Thank you.
Yes. And good morning to you, Ms. Mackey.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Notion still continues to be the easiest way to just get information centralized somewhere and then shot out to somebody else. And for us, that's extremely important because half our team is remote and distributed.
Looking at 2021 EX001071, an order delegating setting of bail. It was filed June 11th, 2021. And it does give this schedule. It's signed by Judge Brasher as the Chief Judge of the Superior Court of Fulton County Atlanta Judicial Circuit. One of the things that it says is that the judges of the Superior Court of Fulton County Atlanta Judicial Circuit hereby order and authorize the delegation of the authority to set bonds to magistrate and state courts. And I want to say to you, Mr. Kitchens, I'm a magistrate court judge. The delegation of the authority to set bonds to magistrate and state court judges for a period of 1 year, so we're still under that year, pursuant to OCGA 176(1)H, under the following conditions. And we've already mentioned that there are certain charges not before the court today, not delegated for any case, regardless of the charges involved, that has been indicted and assigned to the docket of a Superior Court judge. So I do want to hear from Mr. Samuel. You were talking about Rule 26.1. I want to give both sides ample opportunity to argue this issue. The court is sensitive to any defendant in jail without bond, but I also must follow and respectfully follow Judge Brasher's order, as well as the laws and constitution of our state. So with that, Mr. Samuel, we can get you a copy of that delegating order, but it seems to speak directly to this situation.
It does. I don't have a copy of the delegating order. I still maintain that you have concurrent jurisdiction both by statute and by the uniform rules. And I'm not sure that Judge Brasher necessarily was absolutely depriving you of the ability to do it, because there's plenty of cases where magistrates do it. We have no word from Judge Glanville saying that, you know, with a 26 defendant case, he's gonna, you know, suspend everything else, the important matters that he has, and deprive the magistrate of, you know, your expertise to grant bonds. And especially, as I said, in a case like this where, you know, the defendant's in custody, he turns himself in, voluntarily surrenders, there's no allegations of violence, there's no allegations of flight, no allegations of any danger to the community. And, you know, Judge Glanville, for all we know, is gonna, you know, set this down for a hearing sometime in June or July, because it's just a 26 defendant case. And I think that, you know, given your authority, let the prosecution appeal if they want to appeal the granting of bond in this case. They have the authority to appeal and see if Judge Glanville, he may very well welcome having you give him assistance. Obviously we all trust you, Judge Wolf. You've been around longer than, not everybody, but most people. And
Damn, I was muted. Hell no, ain't nothing wrong with hiring security, bro. That's the whole thing. The fans got these rappers thinking that they pussy if they hire security whole time. That you ain't pussy, you smart. Why the fuck would you be making all that money to try to impress a nigga that ain't got no money, or a nigga that's, judging you because you got security, bro? That don't make no sense. Secure me up. Give me the security, bro. I want the cool security police. Hope I take an off-duty police officer, and you really just need one, and just make sure he in his police car and tell him keep his police lights on whenever we somewhere. Niggas run the other way when they see police lights. They ain't coming to do no dumb shit around no police lights, whether it's a on-duty or off-duty or officer. Yeah, man, it's bad. It's all bad. Shut up, Remy.
so we think you ought to hear from us on bond.
Okay. Well, I will dispute two things you said about any expertise I have, and also that I could help Judge Glanville in any way. He does a fine job and doesn't need my help. I just take the reading of that order from Judge Brasher. It's something that I apply regularly when I handle these calendars.
That's their best bet, man. All they gotta do it, and then the police will take $250 a day, $200 a day, and be ready to kill somebody for your.
Relevant, Mr. Kitchens, but they need to be taken up before Judge Glanville because he was assigned the indicted case. If you were just in front of me, like a lot of other people on this calendar, unindicted, then absolutely I would consider bond. But I don't have the authority to do it today. So any other issues need to go before Judge Glanville. And so with that, is there, Mr. Samuel, anything else for the defense that I can say or address?
The only thing I can say, Your Honor, is that we will contact Judge Glanville's office. We've been trying to reach over there today and see if he will authorize you to consider bond, and hopefully we can get back before you, maybe not later today, but within a day or so, to see if he will authorize you to do it, notwithstanding Judge Brasher's standing order.
And I appreciate that. Court's always here to serve everybody in a neutral, even-handed way. And so if that situation arises, we're here. Okay. And so in the meantime, Mr. Samuel, Mr. Garland, very good to see both of y'all. Do you have any other cases on the calendar?
Nothing else from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, be safe. Hope to see both of you soon. And before you, this case.
Judge, just want to point out, again, similar situation as well yesterday. The court declined to hear it, so kind of echo your ruling today, Judge.
Okay. And Mr. Smith, if you don't have any other business on the calendar, you're excused, but both sides are welcome to stay with us. It's an open courtroom.
I do believe I have a few more positions on the calendar, Judge, so I'll stick around.
Okay, we'll try to get you out of here as fast as we can. Mr. Kitchens, that's the order of the court. It's kind of a non-order. Everything needs to go in front of Judge Bland.
China Quick and the China King. I'm trying to find one of them.
Good luck with everything. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Samuel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Be
will you be?
Yeah, I know. I was muted. I was over here talking to my people, ordering this Chinese food. CERR. Yes. Yes. CERRITO. Can I get a shrimp Saint? I mean, not a shrimp Saint Paul, a ham Saint Paul. Yes, and then let me get a special Saint Paul, but with no beef, and instead of shrimp, can you make it crab? Ham and crab. Yes. You don't have crab? I always get crab in my St. Paul's. You don't have them no more? That's how I like it. I like it extra, extra crispy.
Crispy, like you say, those call that and complain that because it's already cooked with the sauce. Wings are so expensive too. So, is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna call back and complain.
Okay, yeah, because extra, extra crispy. Once when it's dry out, you know, it's no meat, you know. But I put it down, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
So you got one ham steak paw, one house special steak paw, only shrimp and ham, one order hot wings, extra, extra spicy, crispy. You pay cash or credit card, sir?
Cash.
2144, sir, total.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Bye. Damn, I forgot to get some almond cookies. It's so hard ordering with they ass, boy. I tell them up extra, extra crispy. Okay, don't call back if it's too dry. Bitch, why would I call back and that's what I asked for? I'ma just be like, that's what I get. But I like my shit like that, shit. So I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it together.
Right on, Icy127. Shout out to the UK, man. Shout out to the UK, man. UK in the building. Say it's 2:30 a.m. there? Damn, that's crazy.
No, I'm trying to, I got shit to do too.
Right on, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hey, we definitely do this all the time. Check out the old videos, the new videos, all that. You know what I'm saying? Follow the team, man. Bay Oracle on Instagram, man, for your Zodiacs. We got it all, man. We'll definitely, you'll be, once you become part of the pack, man, the Wolf Pack, you'll be all right, bro. It's gonna be, you'll see that we keep it real over here, man. We don't leave nobody astray. So appreciate you for subscribing and everything. My bad, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I got my homeboy over here getting together. We gonna hit this blunt for?
a minute.
I didn't call you.
Mom call me?
No, I called you first.
Okay, Shy.
Because I was seeing if we were getting the ice cream yet.
No, I'm gonna be calling you guys in just a minute.
Okay.
Alright.
Dad,
Yeah.
can I get a cone? Ice cream cone?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I want strawberry ice cream cone.
Alright.
I want blueberry, hey, no.
Alright.
I want blueberry one now too. No,
Yeah.
Dad, look, he ate that soda water.
You already took that out.
Huh?
You already took that out.
It was just $3. You just bought me one. I got like $5.
Bye, Dad.
Alright. Bye.
Drink that water.
Yeah, so far as Gunna go, Gunna, it looked like Gunna good. I'm gonna say this though, he gonna have to sit for a minute. Now his charges might get significantly dropped, or they gonna have him on the thing talking crazy. Now the feds might sit back and let the state bump their head. If the state ain't got too much of nothing and the feds look into it like this all y'all got, y'all think this shit gonna work, and they might let them bump their head just to let them know, like, that's why we the feds, you know what I'm saying? We the feds for a reason. We do this shit. Y'all playing with this shit. We do this shit. Here I come, bro. So they might let them bump their nugget. Shut up. Probably got the check. Dipset on my ass, which they did. I'm gonna wrap this video up, man. Shout out to everybody that popped out. Unique Queen, Oracle Bay, Icy. The whole gang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, you did. Fat Boy Jizzle, Ryan Parks, is Bama 101, G Walls. My dog Came From Nothing podcast, aka OBLOCK J Hood. He going live tonight. Most likely I'm gonna go in there and probably join his live, kick the bobo with him. So y'all join, make sure y'all subscribe to him and check him out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably already subscribed, but if you're not, subscribe to him. Come over there, support the Wolfpack gang when we show up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rena S. You know what I'm saying? Soldier Kicks. I'm gonna have to get some kicks from bro too. I know you got some shit. Alright, man. Salute to everybody, man. Free Thugger, free Gunna, man. Hopefully they can make it home to their family and change their ways and understand that they in a position to bless other people, change other people's lives in their life. They came from nothing, you know, and if y'all appreciate, if you come from nothing and you get something and you appreciate it, you won't be out here doing the stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker will be out here paying more attention to energy and life instead of trying to bring death to your enemies and kill people that you into it with, no matter what they've done to you, bro. Like once you make it out, you should be able to erase everything. Like no matter what, I know how I feel to lose somebody and you ain't got your get back. Shit, I can't get my get back. I lost my homie and can't get my get back because I don't know this nigga. We don't know none of his family. He locked up for life, you know what I'm saying, for doing the shit. So we don't know, you know what I'm saying, we can't do shit. And that shit, like, you know what I'm saying, don't know what jail is. Well, you know, like, motherfucker probably can figure that out, but nigga ain't finna do all that dumb shit and end up, you know what I'm saying, going to jail. Like, so it is what it is, man. Like, you don't have to get revenge for everything. Sometimes karma gonna handle your business for you. Y'all just gotta let that shit happen and respect it, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a position to change other people's lives. You're being selfish when you do dumb shit and send yourself off, because now the people whose lives you were supposed to change fucked up. Now they going down the wrong path, you feel me? Now they looking at, you know, the shit you did, like, fuck it, I gotta try this shit. He tried it, I'm gonna try it, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't the way to go, bro. Motherfucker gotta stand strong and change their ways and actually be out here setting a good example for these kids and show them how to be bosses and lead. That's what I wish motherfuckers would do. If you don't want to show them nothing, show them how to be a boss, how to work for themselves. Start young. Imagine if we would have started at 16, 17 years old, being our own boss, creating our own brand, bro. By now we'll be multi. And if not, we'll be well off to where we wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. It's about elevation and leveling up. So what we gotta realize is you don't always get them chances. You know what I'm saying? When you get a good chance to do something, take advantage of it, because it ain't gonna stay here forever, and it's not gonna come back like you think it is. It might seem like that because it's going good at the time, but at the end of the day, you're gonna always find yourself wanting or needing more, and that's for the simple fact that if you got a good heart, you're gonna make sure everybody else straight. That's what's gonna make you need more. You're gonna go reward yourself. That's gonna make you need more. You're gonna go upgrade your style, your way of living. That's gonna make you need more. So the best thing for you to do when you get to that position where you're able to do that type of stuff and you can sustain a stable, healthy, good lifestyle that you dreamed of, respect it and appreciate it, and don't do nothing to mess it up. Don't be out here bumping your head on places that you like. Don't be out here bumping your head on shit that you didn't bump that you know that's there. Duck. You know what I'm saying? When you walk by that motherfucker, duck. That's common sense. When you in your house and you keep bumping your head on the same shit, eventually you're gonna start ducking. You're gonna remember that muscle memory. It's gonna become a memory. So you know what I'm saying? The only problem is you don't get that many chances when it comes to these police, so stop. Like, and I'm kinda glad that this shit is being put out there with Young Thug and them case. I'm not glad that it happened, but I'm glad that the information is being put out there so people can see that they can go to jail from just joking. Like, Young Thug was literally joking in the conversations we heard so far. It sounded like Young Thug was cracking jokes. Like, he said, like, ain't no telling what the other people said, but I'm just assuming they said, we saw your boy today, we saw Lucci today, or we saw Lucci homie today, and he said, y'all ain't beat him up or shot him yet. You know what I'm saying? We all say shit like that to our people, bro, just jokingly. And they took that as, oh, he's sending hits. He trying to make his gang stand on business. And that's asinine. That's crazy, bro. And it's like they really finna try to take him up. Even if he beat this shit, the stress and all the shit that he gotta go through, it's gonna be fucked up. He might come out a better man, yeah. If he come out on top of this shit, he'll be a better person, because he probably will be kicked all the drugs that he was doing and all that shit, because you can't get it in there like that until you get to the real jail, or you get lucky. And if he kick it, he ain't gonna want to get back on that while he in jail, because you ain't gonna be able to get the shit all the time. So why would you want to get back on it? But at the end of the day, He might be healthier. He might, work out and shit like that. But nobody want to go through this. You could do all this shit on the outside. So everybody make sure they appreciate what they got, and don't disrespect it. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect your blessings, man. That's your boy Hody Mac, and I'm gonna leave it at that. We out. Don't disrespect your blessings. I wonder, does this got to do with SBM getting killed? It probably do. I heard it was over a ball, but I'm pretty sure they knew each other, or they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably was, the baby daddies probably was beefing. She probably got into it with a woman, and they baby daddies was beefing. You know what I'm saying? And she probably said, or they might not have been beefing. It could have been a chest beating competition. She could have said, "This my ball," and the other chick like, "Nah, this my ball," and the other and then Young Thug baby mama like, "Girl, this YSL, you know who this is. This, if I say it's my ball, this my ball. I'm Young Thug baby mama," you know what I'm saying? This and that. I ain't saying she said that or nothing. I'm saying she could have beat her chest like that and started flexing like that. Or the other girl could have said, "Girl, you must not know who my baby daddy is. Don't make me call him, come up here and air this bitch out." And then she said, "Shit, my baby daddy is YSL Young Thug. You must don't know." You know what I'm saying? And then, they made that call, and they people showed up first and waited on her and took it serious, which is weird, because why would some men want to kill a woman other than it having something to do with something more deeper than that? So that's why I believe it's kind of connected to either Young Thug, either Young Thug, Young Thug. So you know what I'm saying? So because I'm thinking YF and Lucci, but I don't think it was YF and Lucci people. It could have been YF and Lucci people. You got to think he just supposedly had YF and Lucci killed, or tried to have YF and Lucci killed. What if that was a payback for that? You know what I'm saying? That make total sense. I ain't even think about that. Thug baby mama getting killed could have been payback for YF and Lucci attempt murder. But for that shit to go out, either your homies got to be on the same page and know what to do without you telling them what to do, or Lucci had to send that hit from the jail. And if he did, it's probably recorded, which is fucked up. So that's why I'm saying, but they both fighting. Bro, what does it take? Y'all both fighting the feds and y'all still trying to kill each other and beef with each other. This shit is stupid. It's not gonna end well. For them, the Fed is gonna end well for the feds. They gonna win. The feds gonna win in the end. You know what I'm saying? The niggas gonna lose. We always lose when it come down to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't too many people that can walk away saying they beat the feds and they still on top. Even Irv Gotti, when Irv Gotti said he beat the feds, he went to court and beat them about something. I think it was a RICO racketeering, whatever it was, tax evasion, something like that. But Irv Gotti ain't been the same since. Murder Inc. ain't been the same since. He might still be on top with other business ventures, but he ain't been the same since. So in the end, they always win some type of way, because they gonna scare all the people away from you. And that's what they did with Murder Inc. Scared all the business away and scared the niggas away that thought they could either catch a case fucking with them, and scared the ones that thought, "Oh, I don't want to mess with nobody who's been into this type of activity." So it's never good, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope that everybody take heed to this shit and realize that this game is only a stepping stone. It's temporary. If you using this game thinking that you gonna retire in this motherfucker, and you horribly mistaken. This shit is a stepping stone for you to get to somewhere else. And if people that don't use it for that, they end up fucked up. Once you get to where you're going, it's time to sit back and chill out and continue to try to master another craft. Because you can master hustling, you can master the street life all you want, but it's gonna pay you back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get its lick back. Streets always get their lick back. That's the whole thing. You can do good for so long, and they're gonna get their lick back. Shit can be going right for months and months and months. The streets gonna get their lick back, and it's gonna go sour at some point. So just know that the streets is a stepping stone It's not a motherfucking stumping ground. That shit is a stepping stone. It's for you you use that shit briefly, temporarily to get to where you need to go, and leave that shit alone. And stop holding vendettas and holding grudges. That's the biggest thing, the problem that we got in the black community and hip hop, period, and even the world. Holding grudges. That shit'll fuck you over. That shit'll hurt your heart. That'll kill you. Stop holding grudges with people. Get over that shit and move on. You know what I'm saying? Be better. Learn to live to coexist with a motherfucker. If you can't do nothing else, at least learn to coexist. You know what I'm saying? If you really got love for a motherfucker and you know you got love for him, then love them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Let them reciprocate their love. You know what I mean? Other than that, shit, you ain't doing nothing but blowing smoke. So, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers gotta start dishing out the energy that they want to get back, and then that's when the world will change. Until then, it's gonna keep being shit like this happening. Dumb people going these, and they look smart. Like it's a lot of youngsters, and you know what I'm saying, people that look at them as smart up until now. Now they see that it's bigger than, you know what I'm saying, shit ain't all good. It was all good just a week ago. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. All them good sayings. It was all good just a week ago. Shit ain't all good, and you know, that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, you gotta know that karma is always watching, and it's a such thing as good karma too. So, you know, it don't hurt to give up. It don't hurt to lose a battle to win a war. You ain't gotta win every battle and the war. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta fight. You ain't gotta fight every battle. If you want to go fight the battle, cool, but don't send other people off to fight your battles for you and leave their family fucked up crying because they got killed or they got hurt or they got sent to jail or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like put it like this: if you won't do it, don't send somebody else to do it. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, I'm too famous. If I ain't have a famous face, then I'll do it. I don't want to hear none of that. If you wouldn't do it, don't make them do it, or don't send them to do it, and encourage them not to do it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, shit, that shit gonna fall on your plate. If you the leader or you the boss, and that's what they gonna look at you as. You gonna be, if you feeding the family, you looked at as a boss. So at the end of the day, your people need you. So you know what I'm saying, and you need your people. Only thing that's gonna happen from that is you gonna end up taking care of their family. You know, you're gonna have to take care of their family. You're gonna have to take care of their kids. You're gonna have to be there for their kids when it could have been all so simple, as far as them still being out here able to take care of their own kids. You helping them, you know, you teaching them how to fish so they can fish for themselves instead of having to go catch the fish, pass it out to their family, and keep doing that, rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Just it's time to be smart, man. It's time to be smart, and it's time to keep it 100 about what this street life really bring you, and what the negatives and the positives. And there's way more negatives than positives. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be a situation where the odds is in your favor in these streets. And if that is happening, it's only gonna be for that moment. The next time, trust me, it's not gonna be in your favor, bro. It's not gonna be, you know, in your favor. They're gonna be in the streets' favor, and they're gonna win every motherfucking time. I don't care how much you think you getting over. Sooner or later, the streets gonna win. So use this shit as a stepping stone, not as a motherfucking stumping ground or a home. Love y'all, man. Shout out to everybody. Definitely positive vibes. Unique Queen, you already know. It's still early too, though, man. I know I always say I might go live again, but I really might go live again. I ain't bullshitting. Like I think I woke up late. I woke up around 12, so I woke up kind of late. But I ain't sleepy. I just know this food finna get here. I'm gonna want to eat and shit like that. Plus we almost at the 4-hour mark, and I don't want to go over that because I ain't gonna be able to edit it if I have to edit some shit out for the copyright. So, you know, eventually, I might want to go back live. Shit, I don't know. So stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, all that. Oh my God, bro. Then I'm playing 2K and I'm blooping like a motherfucker. No sir, but I'm blocking shit. I'm on defense like a motherfucker. Man, I need to hook this shit up where y'all can see this shit. J Hood been calling me. I don't know what he ain't say he can't fuck with me in 2K, but he in Madden. I'm pretty sure he'll get me in Madden too though, cause I done seen his shit. He cold. But I got somebody for him though. I got somebody for him, you know what I'm saying? He think it's sweet like bear meat. I got somebody that's just like him with that shit. All they do. Yeah, man. But hey, man, say, man, had some news y'all can use today, man. Make sure y'all listen, pay attention. It's always a hidden message in every lesson. And, you know, tune back in, man. Love y'all. Shout out to Unique Queen, Oracle Bay, the whole Wolfpack fam. You know what I'm saying? See y'all in a minute, man. Definitely don't feel like I'm done turning up for the day. We're going to get it right back popping over Red and Bakken. You're Unique Queen, you already know. Salute. Oh, man, I meant to turn my camera back on for the last little final finale. I ain't had a camera on. Man, yeah. Y'all already know, man. Salute to the game, man. Shout out to Unique Queen, man. First one in, last one to leave, man. Oracle, y'all day one supporters. I can't wait to return all that love, you know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, I'm gonna make it happen, believe that. You know what I'm saying? Send Oracle gift, you know you coming, your shit coming. We're gonna make sure everybody get that the same love, man. I wanna turn everybody up with me. I want everybody to eat. So, man, y'all already know. Love y'all, man. Salute. Shout out to the Wolfpack. We only love family. And if you rocking with me, you family, man. See y'all in a minute, man. I might go live around midnight or something. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all hit that like and that notification bell so y'all will see when it pop on. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or not. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all get my notifications when I go live.